This is Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bonne Terre, Missouri. It's week number 2 of high school football live on 95.9 FM, Froggy 96, and Froggy96online.com. Remember, you can watch this game coming up Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. on the area's only full digital television station, KDKZ Channel 18. Good evening once again. I'm Aaron Cox. Our coverage of North County and Farmington made possible in part by your American Family Insurance agent, Jeremiah Murphy, along with Geiler Gunsmithing, Darkside Window Tinting, A to Z Home Improvement, along with the Colton Steakhouse and Grill, Gifford Ace Hardware and Lumber, Crouch Farley Hearing, along with Wolford Chiropractic and Acupuncture. It's the North County Raiders on a wonderful Friday night football atmosphere. The North County Raiders won the toss. They elect to kick off first, though, and defer to the second half. Farmington will receive the football. Farmington in their traveling gold pants, white tops, gold lettering and numbering with their black helmets and the black knight and their red socks. Of course, this is a special night. It's the American Heart Association's Walk to Tackle Heart Disease here at kickoff at North County High School, where both teams compete for money and raising as well. North County is going to kick it off. Back deep to receive for the Farmington Knights. Kraus along with number 30. That is, Gavin Duncan. And North County's number 13, Kyle Cruz, going to put the right foot into it. It's going to bounce out of bounds right around the 12-yard line. Farmington will take over first as we start the game just 2.5 minutes into the hour of 7 o'clock. Again, I'm Aaron Cox on Froggy 96 and Froggy96online.com. Other high school football around the area, we're going to bring you updates. We've got other games going across the Dawkins radio dial. In Park Hills, Sam Lawson's bringing you coverage of Park Hills hosting in the Jefferson R7 Blue Jays. We'll have updates from him coming up throughout the night. The Black Cats of Fredericktown host in Hillsboro this evening. Dave Ward on AM 1450 Fredericktown and 103.9 The Mix, Arcadia. So it's Farmington going to be a 1st and 10. They're going to down it at the 35-yard line. That's what we'll say the ball officially went out of bounds. It's a 1st and 10 Knights as the quarterback, Busenbark, looks around. 2 wide receivers to the right side. 3 receivers here to the near side left. He's going to put a man in motion. That'll be number 4, Braden Bond. Bond comes to the left side as a tailback and then takes the ball from Busenbark after the snap. He drives right up the center of the lane. He gets few yards, if any. It'll be a gain of about 1.5 officially. And we're just underway. No score here at North County High School. Thanks for listening to coverage of high school sports on the Dawkins radio group. 2nd down and 8, Farmington. Farmington's going to roll from their own 37-yard line as the quarterback. That's Busenbark once again. Brant Busenbark is a 5'11", 197-pound junior. Takes the snap. Looks for a pass this time. Left side, near. He's going to go to number 21. That's Tyler Finch on the left. Finch is going to get up the near side in front of the North County sideline and be pushed out of bounds. In on the push for the Raiders, Matt Black, the sophomore. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Farmington on their own 44-yard line as Busenbark takes the snap, gives it off to Bond. It's going to be a short run game. He's going to try to get that easy first down as Braden Bond goes right up the center of the hashes. And he picks up a first down. It's the first down for the Knights. And Farmington now plays on the 47-yard line. A pickup of 3. As they wind the clock, 2 wide receivers each side. Bond's going to move off to Busenbark's left. North County on defense here. Busenbark faked the handoff, then pulled it back out of Braden Bond, kept it for himself, tried to wiggle to the right side a little bit, but he was caught up. I think Braden thought that he was going to get the handoff, but instead, Busenbark keeps it, and little to no gain on the play. The official's going to trade out the football. In on the tackle for the North County Raiders, Dakota Burns, along with number 30, Garrett Smith. It's a no-score ball game here in Bonne Terre, the only FM station to bring you tonight's broadcast, Froggy 96, and listen to this game anytime, anywhere at Froggy96online.com. If you're on the go, out of the coverage area, listen to it on the TuneIn Radio app. It's easy. Wherever you download your app, download it today. Busenbark on a 2nd down and a loss of 2 on the last play. So it's a 2nd down and 12. Farmington back on their own 45 again. Busenbark lines up 2 wide receivers each side. Bond on his right, takes the snap, looks, passes, long left side pass over the top, in the air, and it's got a catch. Tyler Finch is down in the corner and gets pushed out. Good guard protection by number 3, Matt Black. He pushes him out of bounds at the 11. A big first down as Farmington is going to pick up a healthy 46. 1st and 10. Farmington can get a first down at the 1-yard line. So wind the clock. No score, but Farmington's down into North County territories. Busenbark takes the snap, looks around, hands it off to Bond. Bond breaks the right side, then cuts up the middle and rolls up into a pile. In on the tackle for the North County Raiders, number 28, Dakota Burns again. Burns assisted by number 72. That was Devin Scott. A pickup of 1 on the play. Farmington now at the 10-yard line. So it's a 2nd down and 9 to go. Farmington get a first or a touchdown down at the 1-yard line. Left side into the end zone corner left, Braden Bond. And that's how we begin the scoring here at tonight's game. And it comes with 9:35 to play in the first quarter. Braden Bond, number 4, after a sweet pass by quarterback Busenbark, but stop everything. A flag on the play. As the official looks off to the left side to head coach Dave Dallas. Not sure if they're going to count it or not. The penalty is on North County, so the points do count. And Farmington will score first after a sweet 9-yard pass. Take that back. It looks like the penalty's not on North County. 9:35 to play. It is a touchdown. The official finally signals it is a touchdown. A face mask on North County. So 6 points up on the board for the Farmington Knights after North County commits the first penalty in this broadcast game this evening. As we await the extra point from number 20 for the Farmington Knights. That is Braden Kraus. Kraus, this junior. They wind the clock, 20 seconds on the play clock. Dave Dallas looking for a lot of things here on special teams, but Kraus puts the right leg into it, well over the uprights, and the point is good. 7-0 your score, 9:35 to play in the first. High school football returns after this 60-second timeout.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station, for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
OLCT Hoods started hoods in 1948, and we're the new generation of hoods, and our customers call us great. Flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more is what you're bound to see. At Hoods, value pricing and customer service is our legacy. So come on into a Hoods location, you really know you should. Design, selection, and the lowest price, it's all good at Hoods. Yep, it's all good at Hoods. It's all good.
Welcome back. Week number 2 of high school football. The Farmington Knights, 9:35 to play in the first quarter, will score first. 7-0 your score. A penalty as Braden Bond, after a 10-yard pass, gets into the left corner of the end zone. The penalty on North County will be the first of the game, and they're going to assess this on the kickoff. So Farmington will kick it off at the 45-yard line, which will pin North County back deep or put it into the end zone. 10 minutes into the ball game so far, 10 minutes into the 7 o'clock hour. As Farmington scores first, our broadcast brought to you by Grand Rental Station, Signs, etc., and Brailer Tire. Braden Kraus, the kickoff kicker, puts the right leg into it. It's end over end high, back deep to receive for the Raiders is Matt Black along with number 24, Tyler Curtis, and it's going to hit near the upright. So North County will start on offense at their own 20. First time we'll see the Raiders on offense here tonight as Farmington took advantage of their first possession, scoring first. Your score 7-0 here with 9:35 to play in the opening quarter. Coverage brought to you by Patsy's Furniture, the Boulevard, along with Hood's Discount Home Center and Ross Minute Mart. Other coverage on the Dawkins radio dial, it's Park Hill Central and Roosevelt, and Jefferson R7 playing in Park Hills tonight. That game in progress on 107.1 The Zone. So it's North County's turn as they go into the offense. The quarterback, Logan Whitwell, will hand it off and up the center to the tailback, number 24. That's Tyler Curtis. Curtis takes it up the center and gets about a half a yard. So 2nd and 9.5 to play as North County on a no-huddle offense. 3 wide receivers to the right as Curtis gets a no. It's going to be a quarterback keeper as Whitwell heads up the left hashes. Farmington's going to hit the ankles. In on the tackle, number 22 for the Knights, Chris Smith. Although the quarterback did pick up a few, Logan Whitwell, the junior at 6'2", 170 pounds, is going to pick up around 6 yards on the play. It'll be a 3rd down and 3 from the 27. Whitwell passes right side, this time to Curtis. Curtis is in the middle, the flag on the play. Curtis got a right side pass and then turned back to the middle of the field. He was running left to right on the field and didn't get anywhere to go. He was back at the line of scrimmage pretty much after the pass. The flag's going to come in. The flag was while the play was in motion, so it could be an illegal block in the back by the Raiders. We'll wait for the official call. Coverage is also brought to you by Clark Power Service, Steelhorse Junction, and Unitech Career Center. It's a hold. A hold is declined as the penalty was on the Raiders, and they're going to set the Raiders up for a 4th down and 4 situation now on the 26. It was a loss of 1 after the pass to Curtis. North County Special Teams is going to come out in the field. Back deep to receive for the Farmington Knights is Kraus. To punt it is number 20, Dylan Cater. Cater puts a foot into it. Kraus picks it up and then drops it, and he's got to level down quickly. All over him quickly. Matt Black thought he was going to have an opportunity to take on Kraus there for a moment. Kraus had to fall to the ground, but he gets good field position for Farmington as they take over on their 2nd offensive possession. Farmington's going to play on their own 48-yard line. We'll bring you coverage of other scores around the area. We've got some great halftime interviews to bring you as well. Coverage on the Dawkins Radio Group is brought to you by the Cozine Memorial Chapel and Megasports. 1st and 10 Farmington from their 48. 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the near side left. Everybody sets, and then the quarterback Busenbark looks back up. He's got Braden Bond on his left-hand side, and everybody will reset. No change. Probably a quick change, though, that we don't know about. Busenbark takes a snap. It's in the air as they're going to go for the pass game. Finch is in the air, and it's broken up by Black. Matt Black jumps in the air, and a clean intervention there as Matt Black in the air breaks it up for the intended receiver, that's number 21, Tyler Finch. So an incomplete pass will stop the clock with 8:09 to play in the first. It's a 7-0 Farmington lead here in the first quarter. Farmington a 2nd and 10 from their own 48. Quick pass attempt by the Knights. They're trying to get up quickly here over their opponent. An in-county rivalry between the North County Raiders. Farmington sets it up, puts Bond in motion. As Busenbark takes the snap, keeps it for himself up the middle, across the 50 to the 45. Make that the 46 officially. And on the tackle for the North County Raiders, number 66. That is Noah Rodenberg, along with number 65, Jordan Smith, in on the tackle. Farmington on a 3rd down and 5 situation. Let's make it 4 to go. They're going to play on the North County 46. Busenbark takes a snap, plants, long bullet pass is just over the top of the intended receiver. Ken Pham thought he had a hand on it, but there to break up the pass was a great block by Austin Riles and Dylan Cater. Farmington's going to have to go 4 and out here as they can't convert on the 3rd down. Farmington on the North County 46-yard line is going to punt it away. The punting is going to be committed by number 75. That is Brendan Ferris. Ferris puts a right foot into it. It's end over end. It's high. And the North County Raider that was back deep to receive it, that was Garrett Miller. He's going to let it sail out of bounds around the 6-yard line. Well, 7-0 is your Farmington lead with 7.5 to play in the first quarter. Coverage is brought to us in part by your American Family Insurance agent, Jeremiah Murphy. Geiler Gunsmithing, along with Darkside Window Tinting, bringing you coverage of high school football on Froggy 96 and Froggy96online.com. Thanks for joining us. Great night for high school football. Glad you can join us here on the radio and online. Wherever you may be, a great game and a good crowd on hand for both sides of the ball club. North County, full capacity here tonight. Nice, cool conditions. Well, Well, it looks like we have an update from Fredericktown as 15 seconds into the game. It's a 7-0 Black Cat lead over the Hillsboro Hawks. That game in progress on AM 1450 and 103.9 FM The Mix. Here in North County, though, 7.5 to play. In the first quarter, Farmington leads 7-0. Farmington's first offensive possession got him quickly down the field. It was a quick 10-yard pass into the corner as Braden Bond would take it in first for the Farmington Knights, scoring. The second offensive possession, the Farmington Knights had to punt it away. They've pinned the North County Raiders deep in their own territory, though. They're going to down the ball. I'm not sure what's going on. They've downed the ball at the 4-yard line. North County broke the huddle. They started out, and then they're going to come back into a huddle. 7:26 to play here in the first. We're still waiting for the officials to wind the clock, and they go ahead and do so. A bad first quarter for the North County Raiders starting off here. Whitwell takes the snap, hands it off. Number 20 rounds the left side. That is Dylan Cater, and Cater's going to get up right across to the 7, and a flag on the play from the left side. In on the carry was Dylan Cater, and another penalty on North County. North County's having a tough time here in this first quarter as they'll be assessed a penalty 5 yards on the hold. Coverage is brought to you in part by Clark Power Service, the Unitech Career Center, and Cozine Memorial Chapel all bring you coverage of high school football on your radio and online. So it'll be a first down and 10 to go, as the penalty will assess them back on the 3-yard line. Whitwell turns out, he looks to pass. He's in his own end zone. Passes in the air. It's a long one in the air. It's a floater, and right into the hands of the intended receiver, number 44, Tyler Govero. On double coverage by Farmington, Govero picks it out of the air and then falls on the 44-yard line. Big pass for North County. Talk about a great way to get out of some trouble as they were pinned in their own 3. North County now back up on their 44 and is in great field position after that catch by Tyler Govero, the freshman. Whitwell puts the man in motion, then hands it off. It's going to be a gain of 1 for the North County Raiders. In on the handoff, the running back, Tyler Curtis, the senior, is going to pick up around a yard. It'll be a 2nd and 9 from the 45 now. Farmington trying to hold on defense as the pass again, or excuse me, the handoff again goes to Whitwell, or to Tyler Curtis, after Whitwell hands it off to Curtis. Curtis in on the run. A gain of 5. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 as they cross into Farmington territory, now in the Farmington 49. 3rd down and 4 to go from the Farmington 49. Whitwell hands off to Curtis again, straight at the middle. Farmington piles on him. He might be close to a first down, and I believe the ball did cross. We will await. And on the tackle for the Farmington Knights, number 42, Scotty Roberts, along with Noah Patterson and Logan Dotson. The officials will stop, and they're going to take an official timeout to get the chains across. We'll take a timeout with them, and it comes with 5:51 to play in the first quarter. Farmington up 7-0. Friday Night Football on Froggy 96 continues after this 60-second timeout.
Everybody's favorite convenience store in Farmington is now under new ownership and new management. Ross Minute Mart on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington is the home of the 79-cent fountain soda. Any size, 79 cents. Roam the aisles to find something good to eat or drink, or chill out in the beer cave. Fuel your vehicle and your body with a cash discount on fuel, and then grab a Hunt's Brothers pizza. And if you're in a hurry, just use the drive-thru. That's Ross Minute Mart on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington.
You love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new
Welcome back. The ball was short just by inches, and North County went ahead and they decided, let's go for it, guys. With a 4th down and inches to go, Whitwell would take it and hand it off to Tyler Curtis, who would pick up 4 or 5 and get that first down. A timeout on the play after the first down by the North County Raiders, and still Farmington leads 7-0. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Raiders, playing now on the Farmington 43-yard line. Update from Fredericktown, the Black Cats lead 7-0 over the Hillsboro Hawks. That game on AM 1450 and 103.9 The Mix. Tell you what, we'll take a real quick 60-second timeout with them, and when we come back, we've got more high school football action coming up right after this. Matt, I'm disconnecting from this Wi-Fi, and I'm connecting to my iPad. I'll call you back on Skype. All right, I should be back. I can hear again. Back after the timeout, the Raiders pick up 8. Curtis again going to take it on a 2nd and 2. It's a fake. Hits Whitwell off the left side, and Whitwell gets all the way down into the Farmington 24-yard line. The quarterback keeper, a sneak pass, a great fake by the Raiders, and the Raiders are wanting to answer back to this Farmington score. 7-0, Knights lead, but North County's wanting to get right back at it. It'll be a 1st and 10 Raiders on the Farmington 23. Whitwell lines up 3 wide receivers to the right side, puts Curtis on his left. Farmington taking a 3-4 defense and a handoff. Curtis, he loses yardage. He goes back to the 31, pushes his defender down, and then goes out of bounds. On the push was number 34 for Farmington. Gavin Duncan thought he had him back around the 31-yard line, has to push him out of bounds. It'll be a loss for the Raiders. It was a 1st and 10 from the 24. Now it's a 2nd and 15 back at the 30. Whitwell takes the snap, hands off to Curtis, fakes it. Whitwell right side up to the hashes, gets nearly back to the original line of scrimmage. He slides out of bounds, and then a late flag. Could be a Farmington penalty. A late flag after Whitwell slid out of bounds. Penalty on Farmington. Personal foul on the Knights, and we saw some of this last week against Ladue. Not good, and you heard me talk to head coach Eric Krupe before the game, and these decisions that these players make affect their entire team. So it'll be a penalty on Farmington, as they had set North County up for a 2nd and 17, but this is going to be an automatic 1st down after the penalty is assessed. So it'll be a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. North County's quarterback Whitwell lines up 3 wide receivers on the near side right, 1 wide receiver to the far left. Back behind him in the tailback position is Dylan Cater. Takes the snap, hands it off to Cater. Cater gets back up to the line of scrimmage and gains about a half a yard. Coverage is brought to us in part by our friends at Signs Etc., Brailer Tire, and Patsy's Furniture, bringing you coverage of high school football. 2nd and goal, Raiders from the Farmington 9. Whitwell takes a snap, and he fakes it. Goes up the center himself, but a double team coverage. In on the tackle for the Farmington Knights, number 34. That was Gavin Duncan. Strong southerly wind coming out here tonight. So now a 3rd and goal from the Farmington 7. North County trying to get into the paint. Whitwell takes a snap, hands off to Curtis. Curtis is going to be drugged down at the waist. In on the tackle for the Farmington Knights is number 20. Braden Krause. 4th and goal, Raiders from the Farmington 8. It's a loss of 1. And they're going to bring out the special teams. North County wants to get on the board here. They bring out the kicker, Kyle Cruz, and Kyle's going to try to put the leg in it. The hold is there by Garrett Miller, but it's a low one, and it doesn't make it as the special teams for Farmington rolled up around him. In on the block for the Farmington Knights was Logan Dotson. We saw Logan do that last week against Ladue. A great player on special teams. 7-0 still the score, 3:04 to play first quarter. Here in North County, we'll continue after this 30-second timeout. After a failed field goal attempt by the Raiders, the Farmington Knights take over on downs. A 1st and 10, a long pass in the air, and it's a foot race down the right side as Braden Krause into the end zone. Touchdown, Farmington. As the Farmington Knights will put a couple more up on the board, and Braden Krause, the 6'1", 162-pound junior, makes it a 13-0 ball game, and it comes with 2:52 to play in the first. Update from Park Hill Central: the Rebels lead 13-0 as well. After a very long pass, Krause picks it up and rolls all the way down into the end zone. Farmington on the board once again. That was a pass for nearly 30 yards and then a run of well over 50. Big yardage there for Farmington's Braden Krause, the junior, as he will now attempt the extra point. 8 seconds on the play clock. The hold's there. The kick is up. And it is good. With 2:52 to play in the first, it's Farmington up 14-0 here as North County and Farmington battle it out. We'll continue after the 60-second timeout.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
Braden Krause takes it down the sideline for big Farmington run yards after a 35-yard pass and a 50-yard run down the sideline. No one there to give chase into the end zone for the touchdown. With 2:52 to play in the first, Farmington leads 14-0. The junior will now kick off the ball as Krause will put the right leg into it for Farmington on the kickoff. It goes end over end, sails back deep, bounces, and then hits the end zone. Park Hill Central leads 13-0 over the Jefferson R7 Blue Jays. That game is in progress on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. You can listen to that game with Sam Lawson, currently in progress in Park Hills. The Fredericktown Blackcats were leading 7-0. Last we heard from Fredericktown, Dave Ward's got the play-by-play on AM 1450 and 103.9 The Mix. Here in North County right now, the Knights lead the Raiders 14-0. Coverage is brought to us in part by Bellatusa Lawn, along with the Steel Horse Junction and Clark Power Service. 1st and 10, Raiders on their own 20, down by 2 possessions here in the first quarter, but this ball game is nowhere near to over. As an official timeout, as they will do a quick check and wind the clock. Ball snapped. Whitwell, the quarterback's going to keep it right side. He's got a little running room, takes one tackle, and then gets out of bounds around the 28. Whitwell on the carry for the North County Raiders is going to pick up around 9. With 2:44 to play here in the first quarter, it's a 14-0 Farmington lead. Make that a pickup of 8. It'll be a 2nd down and 2. Raiders play on their own 28-yard line. Farmington lines up. Nickel formation. Whitwell takes a snap, hands off to Curtis, fakes it. That was actually Adam McGraw taking the snap. As Whitwell hands it off, and then in on the tackle for Farmington, number 68. That's Jacob Cluck. 2:36 to play first quarter. 23 on the play clock. 14-0 the Farmington lead. Whitwell hands it right into the chest of Curtis. Curtis breaks a few tackles, makes it across the 30 up to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play and a first down for the Raiders. It'll be a 2nd and 4 to go. He picked up a first down and a fumble on the play, and a scramble for it on the ground as Whitwell picked it up, handed it off to Tyler Curtis. Curtis then falls on the ball and recovers it. It'll pick up a 3rd down and around 3 to go. So a gain of about a half a yard or so. So although a fumble was made, a yard was gained, but not what you want to see if you're Dave Dallas. 3rd and 2 now. North County on the 38. Whitwell hands it right at the middle to Curtis. Curtis spins around. Forward progress is stopped. Farmington wraps him up. In on the tackle was Jared Nicholson along with number 34, Gavin Duncan. So 4th down and 4 to go. A loss of 2 yards on the play. We'll put the special teams unit out on the field. Back deep to receive for the Farmington Knights is Logan Dotson, back around the 30-yard line as rain starts to move in from the south side, we're told. The hold, the kick in the air off the foot of Dylan Cater. It's going to bounce at the 30 and then be picked up as North County's number 32, Eli Turnbow, will pick it up. 1st and 10 Knights, 57 seconds to play first quarter as a light sprinkle comes down here. Complete coverage of high school football. Froggy96online.com. Tuning into Friday night coverage. 7-0 Black Cats in the first quarter. 13-0 Park Hills in the first. That game on 107.1 The Zone and TheZoneRocks.com. 1st and 10 Knights on their own 31. 4 wide receivers right side, 1 to left. As the snap is made, and Busenbark's going to keep it straight up the middle as his linemen make a little hole for him, and he's going to pick up just a few. Make it 5. It'll be a 2nd down, 5 to go. Farmington's got to get up to the 41 for the first down. Now they switch it. Now the 4 left side receivers move across the field. Busenbark again with the snap. This time he goes up the middle, and the North County Raiders were ready for it this time. Still a gain of about a yard on the play. It'll be a 3rd down and 4. As we're told that there is rain getting ready to move into the region. And as long as there's no lightning, we're going to continue to play football here this evening. So you may see some fans head for the cars, but we will stay and play with them. Again, same play. 4 left side receivers. This time a pass is made, but North County is going to try to wrap it up. The pass is completed to number 48 for Farmington. Pass completed to Trevor Keith, but there to wrap him up quickly was North County. So on this offensive possession, Farmington's going to get little gain, as that's going to be a loss of 4. A loss on the play by by Farmington will bring out the special teams and timeout call. That'll be the end of the first quarter, actually. 14-0 the score. Coverage is brought to you by Grand Rill Station, along with Signs, etc., Brailer Tire, and Patsy's Furniture. We'll take a look at our Ion weather forecast. We do have about a 70% chance of showers and scattered thunderstorms throughout the evening. Overnight lows expected right around 70 degrees or so. We also got score updates to bring you as well. Central leads 13-0 over Jefferson in the first quarter. Fredericktown still leads Hillsboro 7-0. It's St. John and Valley Catholic tied in the first quarter at 7-all. And St. Pius leads Perryville in the first quarter 7-0. Looking at radar here at the press box, looks like we are seeing quite a few showers. Parts of Iron Mountain, Bismarck, a very small shower moving across the area. Our coverage is made possible in part by your American Family Insurance agent, Jeremiah Murphy, Geiler Gunsmithing, along with Dark Side Window Tinting. After the first quarter, we're going to go to the other side of the football field and play some more. Looks like we may just barely catch a little rain here at the football field. Heavier showers are going to be felt in the Deloge, Farmington area. Might just barely clip us here at the football field if it continues its northeast track. Special teams out for Farmington. The right leg into it on a 4th and 10. Back deep to receive, and a fair catch is going to be waved off by Garrett Miller for North County. The ball will roll and stop at the 25-yard line. That's where Farmington's going to put a hand on it. So North County's going to have to take over on offense at the 25. Next week, Farmington heads to Poplar Bluff to take on the Mules. The Poplar Bluff Mules, a conference game along with Jackson in week number 4. Sykeston's at home in week number 5. That's when we'll be back at Farmington High School. Hopefully the storm cell that's getting ready to pass just to our south doesn't produce any lightning here at the football field. Otherwise, we'll have a 30-minute stoppage of play. A penalty assessed on the kickoff after a flag was issued on North County, an illegal hold in the backfield. They're going to assess that all the way down at the North County 12-yard line. So the Raiders are going to have to take over a 1st and 10 on their own 12. Whitwell lines up. He's got Curtis behind him. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the far right. Whitwell takes the snap, looks off to his right side receiver. A short pass is dropped into the chest of Miller, and Garrett Miller, the senior, just could not put the hand on it to keep it into his chest. So an incomplete pass will stop us in the second quarter with 11:44 to play. 14-0 your score. Farmington over North County here in week number 2. 2nd down and 10. Whitwell hands off to Curtis. Curtis is going to roll around the right side, tries to head up north, but he doesn't get much room. In on the tackle for the Farmington Knights was number 19. That was Cameron Haynes. Haynes in on the tackle brings up a North County 3rd down and 9. Raiders take the snap. Whitwell, pass in the air. It's a lob floater and pass interference as the late pass interference call. The pass was intended for North County Raiders number 20. That was Dylan Cater. Giving chase by Farmington was Cameron Haynes. And as Haynes was trying to get on Cater, he dove into the back and pushed him down. So that's going to be pass interference and a penalty on Farmington. $11 minutes and 12 seconds to play here before halftime. 14-0 your score. As a strong southerly breeze continues to gust here at the football field. So an incomplete pass is going to turn into a little bit of glory for North County as they get a 1st and 10 opportunity on their own 29 after the pass interference by Farmington's Cameron Hayes. Whitwell, the quarterback for North County, takes the snap, keeps it, goes right side, lobs up to the 30, gets across the line of scrimmage and gets pushed out of bounds. Quarterback keeper for Whitwell is going to pick up around 4. Jacob Cluck is going to be the one for Farmington pushing him out of bounds. He gets the defensive stop. 11:06 to play here before the half. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd down and 9 to go still. This time Whitwell rushed and a real quick screen pass goes back up to Garrett Miller, but he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Heavy pressure by Farmington flushed Whitwell right out of that pocket. Whitwell was running backwards and couldn't quite figure out who he wanted to get to. He found Garrett Miller back at the line of scrimmage, so a loss of 1 officially. It'll be a 3rd down and 10. Back on the 29 where they started. North County lines up 3 wide receivers left. Whitwell takes the snap, looks left side, passes up the middle, into the hands of number 44. The pass is completed to Tyler Greco. Govro up the middle to the 40, down to the 35. In on the tackle for the Farmington Knights and slow to get up, pulling his right foot. In on the stop was number 80 for the Knights. That was Logan Dotson. Big pass completion. As that went for 10, 20, 35 yards. 35 yards to number 44. That is Tyler Govro. Govro is a 5'9" freshman. 1st and 10, Raiders. After Curtis will take the handoff. The running back tries to get a few yards and he gets short. He picks up 2 officially. He went right up the middle and there was no hole for him to try to take advantage of it. Farmington collapsed that pretty quick. Raiders on the 2nd and 8, playing on the Farmington 33 yard line. Whitwell takes the snap, hands it off to Curtis. Curtis up the middle again. This time he gets a little bit farther. Takes 1, 2, 3 tackles. And then finally wrestled down by a host of Farmington Knights. In on the tackle was Westbrook. Westbrook along with Dotson. Looks like Logan's right foot's going to be all right. He's still playing. 9:23 and counting here before halftime. 14-0 your Farmington lead. It's a 3rd down and 2 from the 27. Raiders in Farmington territory as Whitwell lines up and takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to the tailback. That's going to be number 13, Kyle Cruz. Cruz is going to get the handoff this time. Something different than what we've seen. Excuse me, that's going to be Daniel Davis. Davis on the carry. And a loss of 1 as Davis couldn't find anywhere to go. So it'll be a 4th down and around 2.5, 3 yards to go from the 27-yard line. 8:46 to play here before the half. And Farmington wants to take a timeout as Eric Kirby will signal for the timeout. Comes with 8:44 to play before the half. Farmington leads 14-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you new or returning to the biker scene? Not quite sure what you're doing? Stop by Steel Horse Junction in Farmington and let them guide you in this exciting lifestyle. At Steel Horse, they don't care what you ride, just as long as you do it safely. That's Steel Horse Junction in Farmington, the old log cabin at the junction of 32 and Highway 00, where we live to ride and ride to live.
Located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington, the Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio offers many different services and products. Let them assist you in deciding on a new hairstyle, developing a golden tan, or pamper you when you want to relax. Your experience will be a pleasant one each time you visit. They provide an upscale environment with a laid-back atmosphere so everyone can feel right at home. The Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio, located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington.
Welcome back out of the Farmington timeout. Park Hill Central leads Jefferson in the 2nd quarter. Looks like the Rebels are putting it to the Blue Jays tonight as Jefferson R7 is in Park Hills tonight. That game's in progress on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. Here with 8:44 to play before halftime. Right now Farmington leads 14-0. First quarter 10-yard pass run by Braden Bond would put it into the end zone. And then it would be Braden Krause after a 40-yard pass and a 50-yard run, making it 14-0 in the first quarter. Right now the Raiders are trying to convert a 4th down here, as half the huddle for North County is on the line and half aren't. Whitwell lines up. He hands it off to Curtis. Curtis up the center. Curtis is wide open. Nobody there to stop him. 5-10. Touchdown Raiders. North County into the paint for the first time tonight, and it comes with 8:36 to play here in the 2nd quarter. The handoff was a pretty one and a wide open gap. Great block by the line for North County, creating that tunnel for him. And Tyler Curtis, number 24 for North County, puts the first points up on the board tonight for them. We'll await the extra point. The kick by Cruz is there, and it is good. With 8:36 to play here before halftime, Farmington leads, but just by a single possession. Knights 14, Raiders 7. We're back in 30 seconds for the kickoff.
You love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new feel. You love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Welcome back to North County. Tyler Curtis will put it up for the Raiders, as the Raiders are not going to go down quietly in this game. Farmington went up first 14-0, and 3 offensive drives were unanswered. But now the Raiders are on the scoreboard, and that's what matters to them. 7-0 or 7-14 is your score before halftime. On your radio, 95.9 FM and Froggy96online.com. The North County Raiders get to kick it off here. To do the kicking, number 13 for the Raiders. That is Kyle Cruz. Back deep to receive for the Farmington Knights is Kraus. And the right leg into it. It's going to be fielded by Farmington around the 12. Left side, and it's going to go up the sideline. A good return, still on the feet, fighting for it. Kraus on the return. Gets it all the way back up to around the 34-yard line. Make it the 35 officially. It'll be a 20-yard return for Kraus. 8:27 to play before halftime. 1st and 10 Farmington on their own 35. Farmington lines up. 2 wide receivers to the right, puts Bond in motion. Takes the handoff, tries to angle left side, but all over him on the tackle. North County's Devin Scott, the sophomore, 230 pounds, rolled up Braden Bond real quick. Bond just a 137-pound running back. And a whistle timeout. And I believe it's going to be a stop for Lightning as both teams go off to each sideline. It'll be a loss of 1 for Farmington. It'll be a 2nd and 11 to play. Farmington lost 1 officially on the 34-yard line. It is going to be a delay of game because of lightning. They're asking for folks to take shelter, although we don't appear to have any imminent danger as of right now. No warnings by the National Weather Service. Lightning in the area is dangerous because of these metal and aluminum bleachers. So looks like we'll have our first stoppage of play in this ball game. We could see scattered showers throughout the evening. Last time we saw this was about 3 years ago when we were.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
OLCT Hoods started hoods in 1948, and we're the new generation of hoods, and our customers call us great. Flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more is what you're bound to see. At Hoods, value pricing and customer service is our legacy. So come on into a Hoods location, you really know you should. Design, selection, and the lowest price, it's all good at Hoods. Yep, it's all good at Hoods. It's all good.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers, customers.
Signs Etc. Signs Etc.
Are you new or returning to the biker scene? Not quite sure what you're doing? Stop by Steel Horse Junction in Farmington and let them guide you in this exciting lifestyle. At Steel Horse, they don't care what you ride, just as long as you do it safely. That's Steel Horse Junction in Farmington, the old log cabin at the junction of 32 and Highway 00, where we live to ride and ride to live.
Located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington, the Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio offers many different services and products. Let them assist you in deciding on a new hairstyle, developing a golden tan, or pamper you when you want to relax. Your experience will be a pleasant one each time you visit. They provide an upscale environment with a laid-back atmosphere so everyone can feel right at home. The Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio, located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington.
Welcome back to North County High School after our delay of game because of rain and lightning in the area. It's been a little while. I couldn't tell you the exact time that we've been in this delay. I didn't keep track of that, and I apologize. But we are going to start Farmington 2nd and 11 from their own 34-yard line. Park Hill Central has resumed play. That game in progress now on 107.1 The Zone. Sam Lawson back with the play-by-play coverage in Park Hills. Farmington offense is going to get us rolling here to start things off. Remember, we're still in the second quarter, the first half of football. So Farmington's going to line up 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, puts a man in motion, and then the quarterback, Busenbark, hands it off up the middle. Bond on the carry. And one of North County's players, number 66, that is Rodenberg. Noah Rodenberg was in on the tackle, and he's going to have to come out. He lost his helmet. Now 3rd down and 8. Farmington on their 36. 2 wide receivers each side. The quarterback, Busenbark, takes the snap. 3rd and 8. Drops back. Pass in the air. Over the top. And over his intended receiver. Down on the left side, no good on the pass for Farmington. Incomplete, going to bring up a 4th down. Tyler Finch to the intended receiver. Giving chase on defense for North County was Chris Hammock. 4th and 8, Farmington from their 36. So the special teams unit will come out here for a moment as to do the punting tonight, number 75. We saw the first punt come from Brendan Ferris. This time it's going to be in the hands of Brendan Ferris as well. So looks like he changed jerseys on me. He took his number 6 jersey off and put on his number 75. Right foot in it. End over and kick is going to hit the 30-yard line and then roll to around the 38, and a flag on the play. Flag in the backfield. The flag is going to be a block in the back on Farmington. A legal block on Farmington is going to be assessed. North County will get a few yards. 7:18 to play before the half. 14-7 your score. On your radio, 95.9 FM and Froggy96online.com. Right now, Fredericktown trails Hillsboro 28-7. That's in the 3rd quarter. That game, no stoppage of play. In progress on AM 1450 and 103.9 The Mix. Dave Ward live in Fredericktown for their home opener game. The Black Cats had a rough time last week in Kennett. A loss to the Indians. Park Hill Central was up as they've started play again. They led Jefferson 20-0. On your radio, 95.9 FM, Froggy96online.com. At the half, it's Potosi leading Pacific 20-6. Also, Valley Catholic in the 2nd quarter was leading St. John 14-7. Well, I thought it was an illegal hold in the back on Farmington, so it is, and they're going to back them up, and they're going to make them punt it again, I believe. It was a 4th and 8. And they are. 4th and 8 was set at the 36-yard line. Now the official's going to mark it back at the 22. 10-yard penalty is going to move the ball back. Farmington had down the ball on the 27-yard line of North County, so now they got to repunt the football. Replay, 4th down. Brendan Ferris to do the punting. Back to receive for North County at the 47. Is North County Raider. A fair catch has been indicated. The ball is going to bounce at the 40, take a Farmington bounce and roll all the way back down to the 29-yard line. So replay of 4th down picks up 2 for the Raiders after the penalty assessed and re-kicked. And if you can hear in the background, that is a young North County Raider fan who has a long horn. I'll call it a longhorn, not a unicorn. That's the noise you hear in the background. He's been tooting on that thing all night. 1st and 10, North County on their own 29. It's Whitwell lined up. Quarterback with 14 seconds on the play clock. 7 minutes in the second quarter. Puts a man in motion. Whitwell with the tailback behind him. That's Curtis. Hands it into Curtis's chest. Fakes it. Goes right side. Whitwell, the quarterback, to the 40. Whitwell on his feet up to the 50. Pushed out of bounds on the Farmington sideline. And a big play by North County. To push him out of bounds was number 35 for the Knights. That was Ethan Barron. And North County picks up a big 1st down. After the quarterback keeper for 20 yards. Make it 21 officially as they are spotted right at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders at the 50. Whitwell takes the snap. Thought he faked it again. Hands it into the chest of number 20, Cater. Dylan Cater in on the carry, but he doesn't get far. He's wrapped up at the waist. In on the tackle for Farmington, Scotty Roberts, as Roberts laid it into him. It'll be a loss of 4. 2nd down and 14 from the Raider 46, and a penalties from all sides. All 4 flags from all 4 officials are out. As an offsides, most likely on the Raiders. False start, Raiders. 6:25 to play in the second. It's a 5-yard penalty on the Raiders. So 2nd down and 19 now from the Raider 41. Well, after a long quarterback keeper by Whitwell, now they find themselves in a 2nd and 19 situation from the 41. Whitwell hands it off, no, keeps it, left side, gets up to the 50, and then on the coattail for the Farmington Knights. In on the defensive tackle, Chris Smith for the Knights is going to wrap up Whitwell and the quarterback keeper, but he picks up big yards. It'll be a 3rd down and about 6 to go. 3rd and 6 from the Farmington 46-yard line. Whitwell picks up big yards for the Raiders here. He takes the snap, runs right side, takes the block from Curtis, and hits right into the Farmington line, and a double team. Raiders, and the Knights get a good defensive stop. In on the tackle for the Farmington Knights was Zarek along with Patterson. Big guard aggression here tonight from Logan Dotson as well. And Braden Bond playing the guard. So 4th and 7 now to play. Raiders are going to have to punt away the ball. It'll be a whistle and a timeout. 4th and 7 on the Farmington 47-yard line, and the Farmington Knights take the timeout with 5:13 to play here before halftime. Knights lead 14-7. Will continue after this 30-second break. 4th and 7, Raiders going to punt away the ball on the Farmington 47-yard line. Back here in the second quarter, 5:13 to play before the half. Raiders right now trail 14-7. And after some big yardage by the quarterback, Whitwell picked up 21 on a carry. Then after a couple of assessed penalties and some tough defense by Farmington, they were set back on a 2nd and 19 situation, but couldn't convert. Now it's a 4th down and 7 situation, and Farmington wanted to take the timeout. They're going to position back to receive for the Farmington Knights on the punt, Logan Dotson. Our coverage is made possible in part by Brailer Tires, Signs, etc., and Grand Rental Station. Week number 3 of high school football puts Farmington at Poplar Bluff. We'll be on the road with the Knights next week. Raiders on a 4th and 7 to do the punting is number 20, Dylan Cater. Puts the right foot into it. It's a high line drive spiral. It's going to bounce and then take a bounce back to around the 23. The Raiders will down the ball and stop the clock at 5:02 to play before the half. Farmington will take over on their own 23-yard line. Update of other games around the area. Dave Ward on 103.9 FM and AM 1450. That game in progress in Fredericktown in the 3rd quarter. Right now, Hillsboro is leading the Fredericktown Blackcats a score of 28-7. That is a 3rd quarter score from Fredericktown. Now make it 28-7 Hillsboro. Park Hill Central leads 35-0. That game in progress. A flag on the play after Farmington takes the snap. Quarterback keeper Busenbark will hand it off and then keep it for himself, fake the handoff, and a flag comes into play. It was right at the snap. Most likely a offsides. The officials will talk over the penalty. 4:52 to play here before halftime. Coverage also made possible in part by Patsy's Furniture, the Boulevard, along with Hood's Discount Home Center and Ross Minute Mark. Well, they're going to pick up the flag and say no penalty on the play. Farmington gets to do a 2nd down and 8 from the Farmington 27-yard line. 2nd and 8, Knights, 2 wide receivers each side. The quarterback, Busenbark, looks off. He's got Bond on his left. Braden Bond, the 137-pound running back, is going to line up to Busenbark, the quarterback's left side. Busenbark takes a snap, looks to pass. Left side, he gets up to around the 31, and a flag on the play after the pass is completed. Tyler Finch is the one who picked it up right around the Farmington 31-yard line, but a flag on the play would have been a pickup of 5 for the Knights. And we'll see what they're going to do with the penalty. And the official signals. Blocked by North County in the back. And it's going to be a personal foul on the Raiders. Personal foul, North County. Tyler Finch got the pass from Busenbark at the 31, and then the personal foul is going to get Farmington an automatic 1st down at the 41. Not sure who the penalty was committed by on North County. There were several players around, but it is a penalty on the Raiders. It's a 1st and 10 Knights from their own 41-yard line. Now that's the sound I like to hear, cowbell. Not sure where the ram horn came into in high school football, but Busenbark takes the snap, hands it off to Bond. Bond at the middle of the 50 to the 45. Bond on his feet to the 40, and then wrestled from the side into the tackle for the the North County Raiders. Number 28, Dakota Burns it on the tackle. Braden Bond's going to pick up 22 yards on the carry. And moves the ball down to the North County 38. 1st and 10 Knights. Busenbark hands it off. No, keeps it for himself. Right side. Busenbark up the center, and then a collapsing pile on top of him. Tackle by the Raiders. Number 59 on the tackle. That is Drew Forbes. Forbes on that defensive tackle. A 6'5", 310-pound tackle, and that definitely fell on Busenbark hard. Busenbark, 2nd and 4. Takes a snap, flag on the play. Busenbark right side up to the 29. Make that the 32, and then he's pushed out of bounds by the Raiders. Out of bounds by Daniel Davis. North County is going to push him out. A flag on the play, though. Holding against the Knights going to set him back 5. So it was a 2nd down and 4. This is going to be a 5-yard penalty, going to set him up for a 2nd and 9. So Farmington commits the illegal hold after Busenbark keeps the ball, goes right side. Only picked up around 4 yards. But they're going to set him back. The illegal hold is going to put the ball all the way back on the 43. And there's a little more cow horn for you. 2nd and 14. Farmington looks off to the sideline. Busenbark lines up 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the near side right. That's Kraus. He's got Braden Bond on his left side. They're moving on the right hashes. Busenbark sets and then takes the snap. Busenbark looks. He's at the 50 now. He holds the ball. He's closed in and sacked. Raiders on the tackle, and the quarterback sack. In on the tackle was Rodenberg. Noah Rodenberg, the 245-pound junior, lays out Busenbark, the quarterback. It'll be a loss of 3 for the Knights at the 3rd down and 17. Busenbark looks off to the side, 18 seconds on the play clock. 2nd quarter action with 3:17 to play. Farmington, 3rd down, 17 from the Raider 46-yard line. Busenbark takes the snap. He's got time. Long pass in the air. It's in, and it's a turnaround, and it's no good. Flags in on the play. The intended receiver, Tyler Finch, and giving chase was Chris Hammock. Tyler Finch was there for the catch, but it was broken up, and then flags come in. I think they're going to get Hammock for the pass interference. Finch planted around the 13-yard line, turned. Hammock was there, and then Hammock pushed back on Finch, so I think that's where they're going to get him with the pass interference. We'll wait to see the official call. It'll be a penalty on the Raiders. 15-yard penalty on the pass interference. It is not a 1st down, though. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 to go. Farmington on the Raider 31. Make that the 30. It's close enough. 3rd and 3. Farmington on the Raider 30. Busenbark hands it to Bond. Bond at the middle, and does he have enough? I think he's short. Braden Bond on the carry is going to pick up around 2. I don't think he has enough for a 1st. Daniels in on the stop for the Raiders. 2:15 to play in the half. 14-7 still your score. It's short by a yard. Braden Bond did not get the full 3 yards that he needed. 4th and 1 Farmington on the Raider 28. Get excited, here it goes. Busenbark up the middle on a 4th and 1, and they drive it home. I think they got enough for the 1st. Quarterback keeper for Farmington is going to send it right up the heart of that Raider defense, and Busenbark, the quarterback, is going to get enough for the 1st down. Move the markers, 1st and 10 Farmington on the Raider 26-yard line. Make that the 27, wind the clock. Busenbark sets, it's a low snap, he picks it up. Right side pass, goes to the near side and down to the 22. A flagging on the play. Raider fans don't like the flag. The down was called, and the receiver for Farmington is late to get up.
Come on, it's called football.
The Raiders were a couple of late hits, I think is what it's going to be. I can't get a number on the receiver. Farmington's receiver is down right around the 22. They've got a North County coach over on the sideline. I think that might have been Braden Kraus on the reception. Looks like we'll have an injury timeout. Can't get a number on him. I think that was Kraus, though. Trying to use the binoculars. As they'll have personal trainers and sports medicine officials come over and help him. He's laying flat on his back now. It was a complete pass. And it will be a completed first down. The penalty will be assessed as they move the down markers. Looks like it's going to be a 1st and 10 Farmington from the 12. Still waiting to see the injured player. Flat on his back, legs are up, and not sure the type of injury, but a hard hit as the Raiders defense came on the first tackle, and that ended the play, but then there was 3 additional tackles that were made after the whistle, and that's what got the probably the personal foul. Still on his back, and this is where it gets a little concerning now that this much time has lapsed. Since this much time has lapsed, it makes you wonder what this injury is like now. Helmet is off. And again, the penalty was already assessed, so it will be a 1st and 10 Knights. Farmington's players head back over as if they're ready for play, but we're nowhere ready for play. Farmington's players, half the offense came around the middle of the field. Now they're going to head back over to the sideline. This must be a little bit more of a serious injury than what we've seen yet this season, and they're going to get him up. It is Braden Krause. He's going to walk off under his own power, and that is what we like to see. I got really nervous there because of the amount of time that had elapsed. Usually an injury, you'll let it work off for just a few minutes and then usually get up within at least 30 to 60 seconds. This lasted at least 2 minutes or so, so that started to get a little concerning. The official still needs to make the presentation of what the penalty was. Most likely a personal foul on the Raiders after the late hit. The ball was dead, the play was dead. 3 additional tackles came in on top of Krause, and that's where the personal foul will come in at. Wind the clock, 1st and 10 Farmington from the 12. They can get a 1st down at the 2-yard line. The quarterback Busenmark takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to Bond, goes up the center and gets down to the 3-yard line. Quarterback keeper by the quarterback Busenmark gets down to the 3. Farmington with 2 minutes here before the half. They received the ball in the first half to start the ball game, so they will kick off to start the end of halftime. Right now, Park Hill Central leads 41-0. That game in progress on 107-1 The Zone against Sam Lawson and Park Hills on what looks to be a pretty dead game. Pretty exciting here though, 14-7. It's a close one right now. We'll get updates from our other games in progress across the Dawkins radio dial. 2nd, 2 to go. Wind the clock. Farmington playing on the 3-yard line. Busenmark hands it off to Bond. Bond straight up to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to get about a yard. Does he have enough for the 1st down? We'll see. Raiders on the stop. Farmington did not get the 1st down. It'll be a 3rd and short by about a foot. 3rd and 1 on the 2-yard line. Busenmark and Bond straight at the middle. Into the end zone, touchdown, Knights. Farmington into the end zone. And the carry straight up the center. The quarterback, and it comes with a minute 12 to play here in the 2nd quarter. And the score right now, 27 pending the extra point. There to do the kick. Looks like they may even try a 2-point conversion here. Farmington sets in a bad snap and rolls to the back. There to give chase is Busenmark, and he's got a fall on it. And the conversion's no good. Incomplete, and Farmington leads 20-7 with 1:12 to play here in the half. We'll continue with the kickoff coming up after this 30-second timeout.
Well, CT Hood started hoods in 1948, and we're the new generation of hoods, and our customers call us great. Flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more is what you're bound to see. At Hood's, value pricing and customer service is our legacy. So come on into a Hoods location, you really know you should. Design, selection, and the lowest price. It's all good at Hoods. Yep, it's all good at Hoods. It's all good.
Well, 2-point conversion attempt no good after the quarterback keeper by Busenbark makes the score 20-7 with 1:12 to play here before halftime. Farmington will kick off with the wind at their back. Our broadcast made possible in part by Megasports, Cozine Memorial Chapel, and the Unitech Career Center of Bonne Terre. Other coverage is made possible by Wolford Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Crouch, Farley, and Hearing, along with Gifford Ace Hardware and Lumber, all bringing you high school football on a Friday night. Already a late one here. It's now 9:00 p.m. Farmington will kick it off, and Braden Krause will see how his injury is, as he is not well enough to kick off. So Farmington's going to put in William Seibert. Seibert's going to kick it off in place for Braden Krause, who had an injury, but he walked off under his own power, but they're going to check him out. Back deep to receive for the Raiders, Matt Black, along with number 24, Tyler Curtis. Kick is there by Seibert. It's an end-over-end kick. It's going to hit the 15, fielded by Black, and Black's going to pick it up, and he's going to be hit at the ankles and then taken down at the 16-yard line. 17 officially. Matt Black on the return. Thought he had a little bit more running room, but he just couldn't find that momentum, and so Farmington had an initial hit right around the 15. Black scooted to the right side, then Farmington met him with 3 defenders. Couldn't quite get that forward progress going for him. It'll be a 1st and 10 Raiders on their own 19. Coverage is made possible in part by Rossman and Mart, Hood's Discount Home Center, and Patsy's Furniture, bringing you high school football on a Friday night. 1st and 10 Raiders again here before halftime with 1:06 to play. Farmington leads 20-7 now. Whitwell takes the snap, goes right side to Curtis. Curtis in the air pass, a short screen pass about 3 yards. Then he's wrapped up right side. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage on Farmington. There to make the tackles for the for the Farmingtonites was Jared Nicholson, along with number 34, Gavin Duncan. Whitley takes the snap, pass in the air, and it goes for a quick, let's make it 15 yards, and the pass completed to number 44, Tyler Govro. 1st down, Raiders. They get all the way up to their own 32-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 32. Whitwell takes the snap. This time a forward pass, and it's broken up. Double coverage on Govro this time. Farmington able to break up that one. Govro had a hand on it and just for a second, but lost control and the ball was knocked away. So incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10. Raiders still on their own 32-yard line. Fighting the clock now, 24 seconds to play before halftime. Whitley takes a snap. It's a low one, picks it up off the surface. Now right side pass. This one goes to Curtis. Flag on the play. Curtis on his feet. Turns back to the center of the field and then wrapped up at the ankles. He's going to pick up 8 on the carry. In on the tackle, Ethan Barron, along with Trevor Keith. We'll see what the penalty is. It stops the clock with 15.5 seconds to play before halftime. Now North County does get the ball to begin the second half of this game. A flag was indicated, a penalty marker on the far side of the football field, and they're going to say no penalty. No penalty. They pick it back up. So now a 2nd down and 2. Raiders at their own 40-yard line. 15.5 seconds to play. Timeout, North County. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Hey, Matt. Pick up or check the email there in the studio. Turn off the SS32 real quick. Hey. Check the email there in the studio. I emailed you an interview that I want to play at halftime, so run it through the converter, and then when I'm ready, I'll tell you to play it, okay? Go ahead and put me back on audition.
We have a lost set of keys turned in at press box. We have a lost set of keys turned in at press box.
15.5 seconds to play before halftime. 20-7 North County leads, and North County will burn a timeout here before the half. They get the ball to start the second half, but they think they've got an opportunity to possibly score here before halftime. 3rd and 2, North County on their own 40-yard line. So Farmington trying to stop here before halftime. And Whitley will take it. Fakes a handoff, pocket closes. Whitley still on his feet, running out of time, and he can't figure out what to do with it. Now he goes a sideways pass, and Tyler Curtis can't get his hands on it, and that will end the game. Not sure what's going on. Flags come in. The ball was just lying. Curtis did not get the pass, and then Farmington picked it up. So Whitley took the pass, or took the snap, then passed it over to Curtis. Curtis, the pass was broken up, and Farmington's Gavin Duncan then picked it up and started running the other way, and then some heavy contact between North County and Farmington. A flag was thrown. Not sure what they're going to do here, as there's 4.6 seconds to play here before halftime. The clock did get stopped. Not sure exactly what the call is going to be. A very strange and awkward play by both sides of the ball team. Both ball clubs not really sure what was going on there. So to be a 3rd and 8, or actually it should be a 4th down and 8. Playing on the 40-yard line. Again, there was 15.5 seconds to play. And they're going to say a penalty on North County. And they're going to say personal foul, Raiders. Back them back. So, man, it's a tough break for North County. Whitley made the snap, ran right side, pocket closed, threw to Curtis, incomplete pass. I think the ball was dead. Then Gavin Duncan picked it up for Farmington, but then a hit, a pretty heavy hit. Personal foul. Again, North County is what they are saying, and they decline the penalty. North County is going to have to knock it back all the way down, back to their 25-yard line. Fourth down, and that's going to be about 17 to go. 4th and 17. North County with 4.6 seconds to play. And a whistle timeout from head coach Dave Dallas. He's not happy with what he sees here. He sees a chance for Farmington to pick up and score here before halftime. So they're going to take a timeout to talk this over. North County was assessed a 15-yard penalty. So we'll take a timeout with them, and we'll conclude this one, hopefully, and head to halftime in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
Hi folks, this is Mike from Brayler's Tire in Farmington. Let's face it, in this area it's hard to find somewhere to get an alignment done. Well, that just isn't the case anymore. Brayler's Tire is now your alignment headquarters. We can align anything from a tractor trailer to a compact car. Stop by and see us for an appointment or give us a call at 756-8383. Brayler Tire, just south of Farmington on Highway 67.
Big wheels rolling, moving on.
Welcome back. It's a 4th down and 17 from the Raider 25 here with 4.6 seconds to play before halftime. Knights lead 20-7 right now over the North County Raiders. And North County's either going to pull something out of their pocket or they're going to try to get rid of this football. Whitley takes the snap. He drops all the way back to his 10. He gets flush. He starts running forward and then takes one hit, looks for another block. He's just running around in the backfield, then nearly falls to his feet. Whitley just still on his feet. I can't believe this. Long forward pass and then hit out of bounds as that will end the first half. A good effort by the North County Raiders. Whitley had a forward pass and tried to get it up to Tyler Govero, but then he was hit out of bounds, so no completed pass, and that will end the first half of football. And after a very long 2 hours and 9 minutes, we hit halftime. After we started this game at just 1 minute after 7 o'clock, it's been a long first half of football. We got a whole second half to go. We're going to take a halftime break, and we'll be back right after this.
You love to shop at Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give
Everybody's favorite convenience store in Farmington is now under new ownership and new management. Ross Minute Mart on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington is the home of the 79-cent fountain soda. Any size, 79 cents. Roam the aisles to find something good to eat or drink, or chill out in the beer cave. Fuel your vehicle and your body with a cash discount on fuel, and then grab a Hunt's Brothers pizza. And if you're in a hurry, just use the drive-thru. That's Ross Minute Mart on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington.
Located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington, the Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio offers many different services and products. Let them assist you in deciding on a new hairstyle, developing a golden tan, or pamper you when you want to relax. Your experience will be a pleasant one each time you visit. They provide an upscale environment with a laid-back atmosphere so everyone can feel right at home. The Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio, located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington.
Are you new or returning to the biker scene? Not quite sure what you're doing? Stop by Steel Horse Junction in Farmington and let them guide you in this exciting lifestyle. At Steel Horse, they don't care what you ride, just as long as you do it safely. That's Steel Horse Junction in Farmington, the old log cabin at the junction of 32 and Highway 00, where we live to ride and ride to live.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
OLCT Hoods started hoods in 1948, and we're the new generation of hoods, and our customers call us great. Flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more is what you're bound to see. At Hoods, value pricing and customer service is our legacy. So come on into a Hoods location, you really know you should. Design, selection, and the lowest price, it's all good at Hoods. Yep, it's all good at Hoods. It's all good.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station, for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
Hi folks, this is Mike from Brayler's Tire in Farmington. Let's face it, in this area it's hard to find somewhere to get an alignment done. Well, that just isn't the case anymore. Brayler's Tire is now your alignment headquarters. We can align anything from a tractor trailer to a compact car. Stop by and see us for an appointment or give us a call at 756-8383. Brayler Tire, just south of Farmington on Highway 67.
Big wheels rolling, moving on.
Located in the factory in Farmington, Bella 2 is here to get you looking and feeling your best. Bella 2 is a full-service hair salon for adults and kids that also offers a full line of Bare Minerals cosmetic products, hair care products, makeovers, mani-pedis, and aesthetic facial treatments. Bella 2 Salon in the factory in downtown Farmington.
Welcome back to Raider Field here in North County. At halftime, we have a score of 20-7. Farmington leading the North County Raiders. Had some other action from Sam Lawson and Park Hills, as it's all Park Hills Central over Jefferson tonight. That game is currently in progress on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. Next week, Farmington takes a road trip down to Poplar Bluff. We'll have that game for you right here on Froggy 96. Next week, North County will be at home with DeSoto. We'll feature that game. North County and DeSoto will be on our sister station 107.1 The Zone and TheZoneRocks.com. You can listen to live coverage with Sam coming up next week here from Raider Field as well. Lots of coverage to bring you on your radio and online. You can actually watch this game between Farmington and North County on our TV station. You can watch it Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. We broadcast the game, which we're tape delaying until Sunday at 3 o'clock. You can watch that game coming up Sunday at 3 p.m. You can also watch it online on your mobile device or your computer at kdkz18.com. Again, that web address, kdkz18.com. You can watch the live stream of that replayed game. You can also go to youtube.com and actually watch the archive video as well. So lots of ways to interact and watch and listen to the games. Trying to bring you as much as we can here from the Dawkins Radio Group. Farmington getting done with their warm-ups here as we get ready for the second half of football. It's now 9:33 p.m. after a rain, lightning delay, and everything else, and a very extended halftime, 20-minute halftime here. And Farmington was laid back on the field. It's been more like a 25, 30-minute halftime. Join us tomorrow, Deloge Labor Day Picnic, Deloge City Park. We'll be out there broadcasting for that event. We were at Blackwell Motors in Bonterre earlier this evening. Hub's Pub having a concert tonight with Daryl Singletary. Right now, 78 degrees outside. Southwest winds are gusting around 25 miles per hour. Are showing some rain activity again on radar. Looks like, according to KDKZ18.com interactive radar, looks like in Madison County and portions of southern St. Francis County receiving some very light showers. Cherokee Pass, some moderate showers right now. Also near Juliet, Mineth, Zion, Buckhorn, they're getting some very heavy showers right now. That's moving to the northeast at around 25 or 30 miles per hour. Now along Highway 34 down in Madison, Bollinger County in that area, near Glennon, Crump, headed along Highway 34, some very, very intense rain showers. We're going to continue to watch those on radar. Right now, the National Weather Service has not issued any severe thunderstorm warnings from these cells, but we are seeing that they are producing some gusty winds. No hail or damaging lightning that we can see as of right now, but we are keeping a track on it. That's what we're letting you know, that we're keeping an eye to the sky, and you keep an ear on the radio. We'll bring you all the information you could possibly ever need. I promise you that for sure. Things in St. Louis for the St. Louis Cardinals. Great to have Yadier Molina back on the lineup after his injury, but I hate to say it, top of the 8th, Cubbies are beating the Cards 6-2. Left-handed pitcher is Greenwood on the mound. Castillo's at bat. A 2-out top of the 8th. Again, the Cubbies lead the Cards 6-2. Well, we got both teams meeting back on the large NC North County. It's a beautiful facility here. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these artificial playing surfaces. Not only is it safer, it's easier to work on, it really in the long run saves the school district so much money. If you think how much time, effort, and money they spend on seeding, watering, painting a field, in the long run, school districts save a lot of money. And it's so great that these have been affordable for schools. I think, 15, 20 years ago, there was no way. The NFL started to implement these services some 25 years ago, but now that schools can afford them, I think it's great for high school athletics. I think it's great for high school football. How about these North County Raider fans? Got quite a few Raider fans hanging out here. Nobody heading for the gates quite yet, although we did lose quite a bit of our crowd because of the rain earlier. People were just not sure what kind of rain shower we were going to get, but all's well. We're going to go ahead and get this football game in. Now 2 hours and 36 minutes into this broadcast. Well, Farmington's going to kick it off, and it's great to see that the returning, previously injured Braden Krause is going to kick off. Krause had a hard hit before halftime, but he's back in it and a right end-over-end kick high, and it's going to be picked up. No, Black drops it and picks it up at the 2. Black on his feet, gets back up to the 8, and then is spun around and drug around back to the 5 to the 4. Forward progress, I think, is going to stop him right around that 6-yard line. Ken Pham with the stop for the Farmington Knights. Coverage is made possible in part by Brailer Tire, Patsy's Furniture, the Boulevard, and Hood's Discount Home Center, also bringing you coverage of high school football. 1st and 10, Raiders. Farmington has pinned them back down on the 7-yard line. Whitwell, the quarterback, lines up. Tyler Curtis behind him. Puts the man in motion. That's going to be number 44, Tyler Govero. Govero goes in motion, but he doesn't hand off. Takes the snap. Puts it in the chest of Curtis. Curtis around the right side, then hit at the ankles. Good defensive tackle by Farmington. Hit on the tackle, Cameron Haynes. Cameron, a 5'9", 143 junior for the Farmington Knights defense. We've seen a lot of him tonight. Some good offensive and defensive tackles by Haynes, as doing a great job blocking on offense as well. Whitley takes the snap. 2nd down, 3 to go. Up the middle goes number 14. That is Logan Whitwell, the quarterback. And Whitwell, and the quarterback keeper, is going to get enough for a 1st down and then some. Make it a gain of 6. Pickup of 6 for the Raiders. 1st down, North County. Ball's going to be spotted on the 28-yard line of the Raiders. High school football brought to you by Ross Minute Mart, along with the Steel Horse Junction on the intersections of Highway 00 and Highway 32. 1st down 10. Whitwell keeps it for himself right side. He gets up to the line of scrimmage, and then he's brought down by, again, in on that tackle is Cameron Haynes, and Haynes is really doing his work tonight. He's been all over Whitwell here for the most part. Tune in for our post-game report. We will catch up with head coach Dave Dallas and Eric Kirby of Farmington, and we'll talk to them about what this game has produced for them, where they go from here. Whitwell snaps. Right side. Pass completed to Garrett Miller. Miller gets up to the 30. It'll be a gain of 4 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. Here you hear that ram horn in the background. Need a little more cowbell. Can't ever have too much cowbell. 3rd and 4, and it's going to be right up the middle. Here goes Garrett Miller for a 1st down. Raiders get up to the 40, make it the 39. 1st down, Raiders on offense. Raiders trail right now, 27 still your score. Farmington up as Whitwell takes it on a 1st and 10 from the 39, hands it off to Curtis. Tyler Curtis gets back up. He's going to gain 3 on the play. Gets up to the 43-yard line, making a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 to go. Raiders playing on the 43-yard line. Farmington leads 20-7 right now. Whitwell takes the snap. Puts it into the chest of Curtis. No, keeps it for himself, and a quarterback sack will take down the quarterback Whitwell for a loss. It'll be a loss of 4 on the play. So now North County rolls at their own 40-yard line. 3rd down and a long 8.5. As Whitwell takes a snap, fakes the pump, and then goes high in the air. Turnaround, Miller, and the ball is broken up. Garrett Miller in the air. And Haynes broke it up. Cameron Haynes was all over Miller. No pass interference there. 9:49 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 20-7 still your score. A flag is in the back, and a personal foul will be called on Farmington. Personal foul Knights gives North County the 1st down. Cameron Haynes was in the air, and although it wasn't pass interference, they're going to say it is a personal foul tonight. So North County's going to get an automatic 1st down, and they cross the 50 into Farmington territory. They're going to play on the Farmington 44. 1st down, North County. North County keeping this drive alive, and a big penalty on Farmington. Handoff up the middle to Govero. Govero's not going to get much, maybe a half a yard. Excuse me, that's going to be Tyler Curtis. Tyler Curtis tried to drive it up the middle, but doesn't get far. Jared Nicholson for Farmington on defense on the stop. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Whitwell takes a snap, almost loses the snap, goes right side, he's flushed out. Heavy defense, a forward pass, and completed a one-handed catch by Dylan Cater. And Cater's gonna pick up all the way back to the 40. It'll be a gain of 4 on the play. Great play by North County. Whitwell to Cater, as Whitwell was in some heavy pressure. Nicholson, along with Haynes, giving the heavy pressure for Farmington defense, able to convert and get it up there. Whitwell, left side, passes. This time he goes to Cater again to the left, and he gets all the way up. Another gain of 7, crosses for a first down, all the way to the Farmington 32. Logan Dotson on the stop for the Farmington Knights. It'll be a 1st and 10 Raiders on the Farmington 31. A flag on the play, though. Wave it all off. It's a penalty on North County. A legal hold. So no first down after a completed pass. I like the way that Whitwell and Cater have these sweet little screen passes. They only go for a quick 3-yard pass out to the left, right, straight ahead, and then once they connect, Cater puts on the jets and really burns it. But bad timing for Raider fans. 3rd down, 14 to go, ball on the 39. Whitwell takes a snap. North County flushed out. Whitwell's getting chased down. He runs to the right side, gets out of trouble, now tries to go out of bounds. He angles up forward, gets back across the line of scrimmage and gains 1. North County's going to have to punt away the ball on a 4th and 13. Fourth and 13 from the 48. Make it the 47. He picked up a yard. Farmington's defense really closing out that pocket. North County's having a hard time holding. The offensive line is having a hard time detaining that pocket. North County's going to stop the play. The ball was snapped and a flag comes in. I believe it's going to be a flag on Farmington, possibly an offsides. Offsides Farmington. So it's a 4th and 14 for the Raiders, and here we go back. So you can see how penalties really change a ball game quickly. Now brings up a 4th down and 4th down and 8 situation. North County still shows punt. And the right leg's into it. It's end over end off the foot of Dylan Cater. It's high, and it's going to hit around the 7. And then North County's going to try to pin him back, and they do. Farmington's going to be on the 1-yard line. Good job by Raiders. Eli Turnbow falls on the ball at the 1 and pinned Farmington back down deep. Great strategy, and that's exactly what you wanted to do. Farmington didn't have anybody back there. They just were actually expecting an illegal procedure. Wave it off. A flag was on the play. Illegal procedure on North County. Bad news for Raider fans after Farmington was going to be pinned down on their own 1-yard line, but that's not going to be the case this time. Illegal procedure on the Raiders. Redo 4th down. A little bit of wind starting to pick up here from the southwest. 8:45 to play 3rd quarter. It's still 20-7. Farmington leads 20-7, and they're going to assess that 5-yard penalty, so it'll be a 4th down and 8. Let's see, 4th down, 13 to go. And here we go. Cater right foot into it. High end over end. Nobody can see it in the air. It's going to come down. It hits around the 22 and then takes a North County roll to the sideline. It's going to be down at the 18. So what we thought was going to be a 1st and 10 from their own 1, Farmington was going to be pinned at the 1. And the legal procedure on the Raiders had to redo 4th down and assess the 5-yard penalty. The repunt puts it back down on the 18-yard line. Coverage of high school football brought to you by Wolfert Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Crouch, Farley, and Hearing, along with Gifford Ace Hardware and Lumber, Colton Steakhouse, along with A to Z Home Improvement. Farmington, 1st and 10 on the 17. The quarterback, Busenbark, is going to keep it up the middle. He's going to be tackled from behind. In on the tackle for the North County Raiders, number 61. I don't have a 61, though, so there poses a problem. 66 is who it was. That was Rodenberg. No, Rodenberg for the Raiders, and on the tackle. It's a pickup of 5, 2nd and 5. Farmington, right side pass. And it's going to be completed, I believe. And it is a complete pass. Braden Krause on the right side. It was a low pass. He had to take it in his chest. He gets up to the 30. It'll be a first down. Picked up 5.5 on the play, and it's going to get across to the 30. Now it's a 1st down and 10 situation for Farmington, playing on their own 30-yard line. Wind that play clock. There's 7:45 to play in the third quarter. Still, Farmington leads 20-7. They're on offense right now. As Busenbark takes the snap, puts it in the chest of Braden Bond. Bond right side, up the sideline, flag in the play from the backfield. Probably an illegal blocker hold on Farmington. Preliminary signal, I'm thinking. And we'll wait for the official call. Braden Bond got the carry as he carried right side. And he would have picked up around 4. It's going to be a holding call against the Knights. Holding on Farmington will bring that ball back. And it's going to be now with 7:31 to play in the third quarter. Still 20-7 your score. 1st and 10, or excuse me, it'll be a 1st and 20. Farmington's playing on their 20-yard line. They've got to get all the way to the 40 for a first down. Man in motion, Bond. Busenbark fakes, holds it for himself, goes straight up the middle. Sandwich, closes the pocket down. Quarterback keeper, not much on the gain, 4, maybe 5 yards. Held it in the chest of Braden Bond, his tailback, for quite a long time, and then finally made the decision to pull it in. Goes with the quarterback keeper. 2nd down, 15 from the 25. It was a gain of 5 by Busenbark. 3 wide receivers to the right. Busenbark steps back, looks to pass. Right side pass completed. And it's a gain of 7 on the play. The completed pass to the far side. The completed pass to Farmington's number 48. That was Trevor Keith. Trevor's going to pick up 7 on the play. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. So it's still 3rd down, 15 to go. Farmington on the 25, 17 seconds on the play clock. We thought Trevor had that ball completed for a completed pass, but they say he didn't. Busenbark takes a snap. Flag on the play. Ball in the air. It's end over end, high, and it goes out of the reach of the intended receiver, who falls after trying to make the play. Braden Krause, the intended receiver, around the 40-yard line. It would have been a long pass, but a flag came in before Busenbark threw the ball, but it was after the snap. 6:45 to play third quarter. It'll be a hold on the Knights. Penalty will be declined by the Raiders. So it's a 4th and 15 situation. Once again, Farmington's going to show a punt. Punting the ball will be Brendan Ferris. Back to receive is Cater. Ferris puts the right leg into it. It's end over end. And the ball is caught, and a fair catch made at the 36 by number 2, Garrett Miller. So that's where North County starts their offensive drive, and Farmington really wasted down that third quarter for North County. A lot of penalties back and forth, had to reset the down several times, and a lot of time was wasted off for North County to try to stay alive in this third. It'll be a timeout. 6:38 to play. It'll be a water timeout. Nobody actually took a timeout, but an official's timeout for a water break. We'll take a timeout with them, and we'll be back. 6:38 to play in the third quarter. Farmington leads 20-7.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back after the quick official timeout for a quick water break. 6:38 to play, third quarter, 20-7 is your score. Farmington still leads this North County ball club. North County in a 1st and 10. They're going to play on their own 36-yard line. Whitwell takes a snap, fakes to Curtis. Long pass in the air for Miller, giving chase, but it's just out of his reach. Miller and Trevor Keith going head-to-head. No call, although Keith had the right hand on him. I thought they were going to get him for pass interference. Garrett Miller trying to really run down that ball, but just wasn't going to happen. Excuse me, that's going to be Haynes on the defense. Cameron Haynes was giving chase to Miller, had that right hand out on him, and almost got probably called for that pass interference, but no call by the official here tonight. 6:32 to play, 2nd and 10. Still playing on the Raider 36. North County takes the snap. Whitwell hands it off to Curtis. Curtis up to the 40, to the 35. Double team takedown by Farmington's defense. Jacob Clucken on the tackle. Along with number 80, that was Logan Dotson. 3rd and 1 from the 45. Whitwell hands it off, but then a double team again. Double team action on the tackle by Jared Nicholson and Gavin Duncan. It'll be a loss for the Raiders as they're going to be put back to the 40. It'll be a loss of 5, so it puts them at a 4th and 6 situation on the 40. North County's going to have to punt it away. Back deep to receive for the Farmington Knights this time is number 80, Logan Dotson. Ball's in the air. It's going to bounce, hits the 35, and then takes a North County roll all the way down to the Farmington 25. That's where they're going to put the down at. 1st and 10, Farmington from their own 25-yard line. 5:22 to play, third quarter. North County wasn't able to get that offensive possession really rolling for them. And we haven't seen much of an offensive drive here performed. We saw some big yardage, but then after that, 1 touchdown, and we haven't seen much from North County's offense since. 20-7, still your score. Farmington's got a tough game next week against Poplar Bluff. A nearly hour, 45-minute road trip down Highway 67. Busenbark takes the snap, hands it off to Bain. Bain up the middle, and he gets a gain of 6 on the play. Braden Bond will pick it up all the way to the 31. Bond makes it all the way up to the 31-yard line. In the I formation, Busenbark will take the snap, hands it off this time up the middle. See who gets the carry. Braden Bond wasn't the man this time. It'll be Duncan on the carry. Gavin Duncan getting some handoff time here as he takes the carry. A gain of 2. Some lightning down to the southwest, but just some air lightning, nothing from ground to air. 3rd down and 2, Farmington on their 33. Tailbacks at each side. Hands it off this time to Duncan again. Duncan, I believe, has enough for the first down. He gets all the way up to the 36. Farmington first down. Coverage is brought to you by Hood's Discount Home Center, Ross Bennett Martin, Bella II Salon. 1st and 10 Knights from their own 36-yard line. A slow-moving second half is a slow-moving first half as well. Farmington, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tailbacks on each side. Bad snap. Busenbark has to pick it up. Gets a dual tackle by the Raiders. In on the tackle, Noah Rodenberg, along with number 21, Austin Riles. Bad snap by Farmington. The quarterback had to pick it up off the grass, had to start running forward, and he just got closed out real quick. Didn't have anybody there to block him. 2nd down, loss of 1. 2nd down and about 2.5, 3 to go. Excuse me, 2nd down and 13 to go. Busenbark takes a snap, steps back, long pass in the air, and it is caught. The catch is there. Ken Pham down for a big Farmington first down. He moves it all the way down for around 30 yards. Ken Pham with a great pass completion. 3 receivers were there. Ken was the one who came up with that. Farmington first down. Split receivers into the chest of Braden Bond. Bond tackled. In on the tackle for the Raiders, number 21, Austin Rawls again. It's a gain of around 7, though, for the Knights. Knights on offense here, leading 20-7. It'll be a 2nd and 7. Farmington playing on the North County 30. Busenbark takes the snap, heads up the middle. Quarterback keeper failed. No gain on the play for the Knights. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 to go. 3rd and 3 officially. Ball still in the 30, no gain on the play. Split receivers again, left and right. Busenbark snaps, keeps it for himself, fumbled the ball, and then grabbed hold of it. Quick grab by the quarterback, Busenbark. A heavy hit from North County. That tackle made by Daniel Davis, and North County fans like to see a quarterback riled up a little bit. Doing a good job here tonight as North County's just not putting points on the board. Farmington takes the snap, looks to pass again, left side, and it's there. Completed pass. And a 1st down Farmington, completed to number 21, Tyler Finch. Tyler was then wrapped up by Dylan Cater. In with Matt Black on the stop. Defensive tackles, and it's a 1st down Farmington. Wait for the chain gang to move. They'll move the down markers. Well, wind the clock. 1st and 10 Farmington from the 21. Farmington puts Braden Bond in the motion and then puts it in his chest. And a flag on the play. Braden Bond's going to move it all the way up to the 17-yard line, but a flag comes in from one of the side judges. Wait to see the official call. It'll be holding against the Knights, so wave off that play and set them back. Minute 56 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 20-7 still your score. Coverage of high school football on Froggy 96 and Froggy96online.com. As we've now hit 3 hours since we originally began this game at 7:01 p.m. On your radio 95.9 FM, and a stoppage of play indicated by the officials. We'll wait to wind the clock. It'll be a 1st down, 20 to go. Farmington on the 31, wind the play clock. It ticks to 22. Busenbark takes the snap, shows pass, left side, in the air, and it's over the top of the intended receiver, number 21, Tyler Finch. Giving chase for the Raiders was Matt Black, and had Finch on his tails and wasn't going to let him get away by far, but it was an overthrown pass, and Finch couldn't put on the burner to get up to it. So now it'll be a 2nd down and 20 to go. Farmington still on the 31-yard line. They're leading 20-7. Knights offense. Busenbark keeper faked it to Braden Bond. Goes straight up the middle. He's going to pick up 10 on the play. He gets back up to the 21. So it'll be a 3rd down and 10 to go. Knights are back to the original line of scrimmage after they were assessed the holding call. North County needs the additional stop here. Bad snap picked up by Busenbark. Busenbark left side pass over Tyler Finch. Couldn't get the hands on it. And Black breaks up the pass. That'll bring up a 4th down and 10 for the Knights as they will show. I don't know if they're going to try to punt this one in. They'll be directly into the wind. The wind's coming out of the southwest, so it'll be kind of a crosswind. 4th and 10 from the North County 21-yard line. Farmington leading 20-7. And the officials will go under the field goal post to check for this field goal. To hold will be number 2, Brant Busenbark, and the kick by number 20, Braden Kraus. A strong southwest crosswind. Right foot in. It's a line drive, and I think he pushed it to the left. It's no good. Minute 10 to play here before the end of the third. No good. A turnover and downs by the Knights. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back.
Located in the factory in Farmington, Bella 2 is here to get you looking and feeling your best. Bella 2 is a full-service hair salon for adults and kids that also offers a full line of Bare Minerals cosmetic products, hair care products, makeovers, mani-pedis, and aesthetic facial treatments. Bella 2 Salon in the factory in downtown Farmington.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station. Everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
Failed field goal attempt by Farmington. And North County will take over a 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line. It'll be a first down after Whitwell, after the timeout, takes it straight up the middle. Quarterback keeper will give a little momentum here to this North County offense, and this is what we want to see for Raider fans. And North County is trying to get some points on the board here. About a minute left in the third quarter. Whitley fakes the pass. He keeps it for himself, gets back across the line of scrimmage, and picks up 4. Quarterback keeper Whitley gets across to the 35-yard line. Make it the 36. He's going to pick up 5 officially on the carry. With 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Second down, 5 to go. North County playing on their 35-yard line. Whitley takes a snap. Straight at the middle goes Tyler Curtis. And 22 seconds here in the third quarter. A gain of 3 on the play. It'll be a third down now, and about 2 to go. Ball's on the 38-yard line. 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. 19 seconds on the play clock, and Whitley takes a snap. Left side, just out of the reach. Intended receiver was Dylan Cater on the left side, and it just doesn't happen, and that's how we end the third. Actually, we still have 2 seconds left. 2.4 seconds to play here in the third. Well, a final from Fredericktown. The Hawks put it to the Black Cats 36-7 tonight. That was heard on AM 1450 and 103.9 The Mix. North County will get Hillsboro in week number 4. We'll have that game for you on 107.1 The Zone. A low kick on a 4th and 3. It's in the air. Cater put the right foot into it. It takes a bounce. It's going to be fielded by North County around the 36-yard line, make it to 37. 1st and 10 Knights from the 37. And that ends the third quarter. 20-7. Farmington still leads the North County Raiders.
You love to shop at Patsy's. Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room. Give your home a brand new feel. We love to shop at Patsy's. Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Back at North County High School, Friday night football, and a long Friday night as we enter into the 4th and final quarter of our broadcast. 12 minutes up on the clock. Farmington takes over a 1st and 10, and Farmington will be playing on the 37-yard line. We've got updates to bring you. We got some finals across the region we're going to talk about as well. We're going to do that as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Busenbark looks left side. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 wide receivers to his right. And he takes the snap, looks to pass. A quick one to Braden Bond, and he stays on his feet after a hard hit. Bond turns the left corner, puts on the Jets, picks up at least 15 on the play. Braden Bond, after a first and initial hit on defense. Moves the ball all the way up in a big play by Farmington. Farmington on the carry after a quick side sweeping pass to Braden Bond. Gets across the 50 all the way up to the North County 48. 1st and 10 Knights. Fourth quarter action. 2 wide receivers each side. Busenbark puts it into the chest of Braden Bond. This time North County's a little bit ready for this one. I think the ball's loose. Fumble on the play. North County comes up with it. Braden Bond lost the ball after the tackle. I believe the tackle was made by Cater. And Farmington loses it on a turnover, giving it back to the Raiders. 1st and 10, North County playing on their own 45-yard line. Coverage of high school football is made possible in part by Grand Rental Station, Signs, etc., Brailer Tire, and Patsy's Furniture. We continue in week number 3. Coming up next week, we travel with Farmington to Poplar Bluff to take on the Mules. North County next week at home against DeSoto. We'll have that game on our sister station, 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. Park Hill Central heads to Northwest. 1st and 10 Raiders from the 45 as Whitwell keeps it for himself, takes a couple of blocks from Curtis, and gets a gain of 4 on the play on the quarterback carry. 11:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. Other finals to bring you from across the region. A final, Park Hill Central beats out Jefferson tonight 55-7. 2nd down and 7, and a keeper up the center as Whitwell hands off to Tyler Curtis. The tailback picks up 11 on the play and a 1st down for the Raiders. 1st and 10, North County from the Farmington 41-yard line. 11-11 to play here in the fourth. Whitwell hands it up to Curtis. Curtis up the center of the Farmington defense. Curtis has got some great momentum here for the Raider offense, and he's driving it home against Farmington. North County not going down without a fight, and you got to wonder, Farmington and North County, you know, decent teams that compare to each other. I wonder where Farmington's going to go from here. They play some hard-hitting teams. North County, Jackson, Sykeston, Cape, Vianney, those kind of teams. They're going to really put the hurt on Farmington. A handoff. Tyler Curtis, flag in the back, and a heavy tackle, a loss in the play, but we're going to wait to see what that flag is. Tackle on the play by Farmington's Chris Smith. I think the penalty will be on Farmington. They're going to say a hold on the Raiders, though. Preliminary signal, I thought it was going to be maybe a face mask on Farmington. But I'm still going to wait to see what this official has to say. Clock will stop with 10:37 to play here in the fourth quarter. 20-7 still your score. It is a face mask, but it's against North County. And they're going to decline the penalty. So I was right about the face mask. I was wrong on who it was on. So they'll decline the penalty. One more time. They'll decline the penalty. It'll be a 3rd and 10 down on the 41. Getting flustered here in this fourth quarter as Whitley keeps the ball for himself. The quarterback's going to keep it for a 1st down and then some. Whitley's going to pick up 13 on the carry. Gets down to the Farmington 28-yard line. Coverage is brought to you by the Steel Horse Junction, Clark Power Service, the Unitech Career Center, and Cozine Memorial Chapel. Again, a final from Park Hill Central. The Raiders beat out Jefferson 55-7. The Blue Jays actually able to get on the scoreboard tonight, though. I was starting to wonder about that one. Whitley hands off to Cater. Cater up to center. 1st and 10 Raiders. And it'll be a gain of 4 on the play. The Raiders get down as Farrison on the stop for the Farmington Knights. North County gets down to the Knight 25. North County is looking to score here in the fourth quarter, and they've got some running room to do so. Whitley fakes it, shows pass, left side to Black in the air, touchdown Raiders! In the air for a touchdown after a 25-yard pass, but hold on, folks, a flag on the play. Everybody got a little bit too excited on that one. I think the penalty's coming back. I think it's going to be an illegal hold on North County, and these penalties have been eating up this Raider offense tonight. So we'll wait to see Penalty on the Raiders. Backs him up 5. 2nd and 12 from the 30. What they thought was a touchdown is going to come back for a 2nd down and 12. Whitley, short pass. This time he goes to Garrett Miller. Miller on his feet to the 20. Miller down to the Farmington 15. Double sack in on the stop for Farmington. Chris Smith along with Logan Dotson. Farmington able to close down Miller there as he thought he had a little bit more running room. And a 1st down, North County Raiders. 1st and 10 Raiders from the Farmington 15-yard line. Whitley lines up 2 wide receivers to the right side, takes the snap, hands it off to Tyler Curtis straight up the middle. Curtis is going to pick up 5.5. And we see this offense come alive here in an important time for this Raider offense to really get fired up. 20-7 still your score, but North County's knocking on the front door of Farmington, that's for sure. 9 minutes to play in this ball game. Whitley takes the snap, fakes it, keeps it right side, now tries to angle up. Farmington takes all 3 players to take down Whitley on the quarterback keeper. He's going to pick up around 3. Solid performance by the quarterback tonight. We've seen a great performance by Logan Whitley. Timeout. Farmington's going to burn one. It's a 3rd down and 1 from the 6-yard line, and a timeout. Farmington with 8:47 to play here in the ball game. Knights lead 20-7, but North County's ready to put it into the end zone. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington, the Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio offers many different services and products. Let them assist you in deciding on a new hairstyle, developing a golden tan, or pamper you when you want to relax. Your experience will be a pleasant one each time you visit. They provide an upscale environment with a laid-back atmosphere so everyone can feel right at home. The Boulevard Styling Salon, Day Spa, and Tanning Studio, located in the Rosedale Plaza in Farmington.
Timeout Farmington, a 3rd and 1. North County Raiders on offense playing on the Farmington 6-yard line. Knights lead 20-7, but I think that's going to be short-lived. I think North County is going to close the gap here, and hopefully they get this 3rd down conversion and down into Knight territory. That's what North County fans are really getting fired up about here in this 4th quarter. A long broadcast game after a 35-minute rain delay, a 20-minute halftime. A lot of penalties, low scoring for the most part, but Whitley's going to hand it off. It goes straight up the middle. He keeps it for himself. Thought he handed it off into the chest of Tyler Curtis, but he keeps it for himself, and Whitley, 1st down, Raiders. 1st down and goal as he picked up 2. North County down to the Farmington 4-yard line. The quarterback keeper, wind the clock. Whitley hands off to Tyler Curtis, end zone, touchdown, Raiders! From 4 yards out, the Raiders are going to answer this Farmington Knight defense that they've seen all night. And it couldn't come at a better time if they want to keep this alive tonight. So in the 3rd, an extra point. It is there. No, he waved it. He pushed it sideways. And then a flag on the play. Extra point missed. Flag on the play. Bad news. I think some unsportsmanlike conduct came in somewhere. We're going to wait the official call. And the official is pointing towards North County. 20-13 your score. 8:36 to play. We'll take a 30-second timeout and we'll be right back.
Are you new or returning to the biker scene? Not quite sure what you're doing? Stop by Steel Horse Junction in Farmington and let them guide you in this exciting lifestyle. At Steel Horse, they don't care what you ride, just as long as you do it safely. That's Steel Horse Junction in Farmington, the old log cabin at the junction of 32 and Highway 00, where we live to ride and ride to live. Everybody's favorite convenience store in Farmington is now under new ownership and new management. Ross Minute Mart on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington is the home of the 79-cent fountain soda. Any size, 79 cents. Roam the aisles to find something good to eat or drink, or chill out in the beer cave. Fuel your vehicle and your body with a cash discount on fuel, and then grab a Hunt's Brothers pizza. And if you're in a hurry, just use the drive-thru. That's Ross Minute Mart on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington.
Raiders will get it into the end zone. They've got the 6 points, pushed the extra point, and then unsportsmanlike conduct called after the play. And so that will be deferred, and that will be assessed on the kickoff by the Raiders. 8:36 to play in the ball game. Farmington still with the advantage, 20-13. But here's a situation where North County could definitely tie things up here. The ball will be assessed, and North County will have to take the penalty on their kickoff. The unsportsmanlike conduct will put it at the Raider 25-yard line. So 15 yards is what that penalty cost the Raiders on their kickoff. And in a close game like this, you definitely want to pin them back. Now, North County is kicking into the wind. We've got a southwest crosswind here, as Dylan Cater is going to have to put a heavy leg into it. He goes from the right hashes. It's an end-over-end spiral. He gets caught in the wind, fielded at the 35 by Farmington, and a tackle made by the Raiders, and Raider fans love it. And on the return was Kraus. He did return it for about 12 yards, though. Farmington takes over, 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line, and you hear this Raider fan and excitement getting really stirred up here. You can hear it from this side of the ball club. Farmington fans a little quiet here. I think they need one of those Busch Stadium noise meters here at North County all of a sudden. Big stop Raiders, 1st and 10. Farmington gets nowhere. Loss of a half a yard. Tried to hand it off in on the stop for the North County Raiders. Number 21, that was Austin Rawls. He puts a big stop on that Farmington offense. And we've got ourselves a ball game here, folks. 2nd and 10, Farmington on their own 44. Bad snap on the ground. The quarterback, Buzenmark, picks it up. He's locked up for a loss of 5. Listen to this Raider fan club here. I'm telling you, if we had a Busch Stadium noise meter, I think it'd be off the charts here. I can barely hear myself think. Big loss for Farmington after a bad snap. 3rd down, 15. Farmington on their own 39. It's the Raiders, it's the Knights, it's a 2013 game in the 4th quarter. Buzenmark caught in the backfield, locked up. He's got nowhere to go. Big sack. Raiders defense. Another loss. How about a loss of 9? Loss of 9, and this has changed this ball game altogether. 7 minutes to play. And now a long 4th down and 25, 24 officially. Farmington's got a punt. They got the wind to their back, right foot into it. It's end over end. It's long. A flag on the play. It's going to hit the 28. Farmington's going to let it bounce down to the 25-yard or the 20-yard line. But a flag on the play came in the backfield behind where Farmington kicked it. Roughing the kicker on North County is the official call. So that penalty is going to go on North County and give Farmington a little extra wiggle room. Sorry, the penalty is going to be on Farmington. So the official will finally clear the air as he again indicates that it is roughing the kicker. North County will assess the penalty and have to take the ball. The ball is right now sitting at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders. A whistle timeout, and it clears each side. North County is fired up here. Timeout Farmington, and it comes with 6:41 to play in the ball game. Our coverage of high school football brought to you by Grand Rental Station, Signs, etc., along with Brailer Tire and Patsy's Furniture, the Boulevard Hoods Discount Home Center, Ross Minute Mart, Bella II Salon, and the Steelhorse Junction, all bringing you coverage of high school football on this Friday night. A long Friday night has turned into an exciting Friday night here in North County. We've got a fan base here that just rivals any, I think. 6:41 to play in this ball game. Other coverage is made possible in part by Clark Power Service, the Unitech Career Center, Cozine Memorial Chapel, Megasports, Wolford Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Crouch, Farley and Hearing, Gifford Ace Hardware and Lumber, Colton Steakhouse and Grill, A to Z Home Improvements, Darkside Window Tinting, Geiler Gunsmithing, and your American Family Insurance agent, Jeremiah Murphy. Proud to bring you this exciting game on the only FM station to bring it to you, Froggy 96.95.FM and Froggy96online.com, here live in North County. Fourth quarter action. North County's defense was all over Farmington, pushed them back, big losses, big sacks. Farmington had to punt it away, but a roughing the kicker penalty put North County at the 21. First and 10 Raiders. Whitley takes it right side. Quarterback keeper flags it no play. Whitley, the quarterback keeper, and dual flags from the officials. Could be an illegal block. We'll wait for the official call. 6:34 to play, fourth quarter. Holding against the Raiders. Farmington fans get excited across the way. That's going to put North County back. They're going to put them down at around the 12-yard line, I believe. Started scrimmage at the 21. Hold North County. That's going to back the Raiders up. They'll put it on the 11. Close enough for me. First and 20 to go as the Raiders, and a big quarterback sack by Farmington. The quarterback keeper is broken up, and Brendan Ferris is all over Whitley. Farmington's defense now comes alive. Brendan Ferris on the quarterback sack. Now it's going to be a long second down. First down markers all the way at the 32-yard line. They're playing on the 4-yard line. Whitley in his own end zone. Long pass in the air. Dual receivers, nobody. And giving chase was Garrett Miller. The intended receiver was overshot. Farmington in dual coverage locked up that pass. Incomplete. Third and 27 yards to go. Ball's on the 4-yard line. North County had a good opportunity here as they started on the 21, but after a hold call and then a big sack on Whitley by Brendan Ferris, that pins North County down at their 4-yard line. This is a dangerous situation if you're a Raider fan. You got your quarterback snapping out of the end zone. Whitley takes a snap. He keeps it for himself, fakes the handoff, and gets a little bit of yardage, but not a lot. Whitwell will carry it all the way up. He gains around 9. 5.5 to play in this ball game. North County is trailing by 7 points. 7 very important points. Farmington missed a conversion in the first half. North County missed an extra point just moments ago. North County will kick into the win once again. Dylan Cater will kick it. As back to receive for the Farmington Knights is number 80. That is Logan Dotson, and the ball hits the 50, then takes a North County bounce back to the Farmington 45. And the ball is going to go out of bounds right around the 44. Flag on the play, though. Flags all the way back down at the 13-yard line on the far side of the field. A legal procedure. It'll be an illegal procedure on North County. Redo 4th down. So everybody will reset again. And they'll try it again. 5:06 to play, fourth quarter. Coverage of high school football is brought to you by Grand Rental Station, Signs, etc., and Brailer Tire. Farmington on the road down Highway 67 next week, taking on the Poplar Bluff Mules. North County's at home. The North County Raiders will feature DeSoto here next week. That game will be on our sister station, 107.1 The Zone. So redo the fourth down. Cater's going to have to put the right foot into it again. And he does. This is a spiraling kick fielded by Dotson at the 41. He's going to pick it up, and he gets in all kinds of trouble and then gets taken down at the 39. Thought he had a little bit more running room. That was a hard tackle. They bent him at his knees. 4 guys took him down on defense. North County had a better kick the first go around. Farmington would have had it at their own 44. So about 20 yards of difference here. First and 10 Knights from the Raider 39-yard line. Knights lead 20-13, under 5 to play. 2 wide receivers to the far left, 1 to the near right. Braden Bond will take the handoff. Braden up the center, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and the forward progress pulls him down. Gain of 1 on the play. Schwartzen on the stop for the Raiders. It'll bring up a second down and 8 to go. A pickup of 2 on the carry for Braden Bond. Wind the play clock. 4:27 and rolling on the game clock. 20 seconds on the play clock. Farmington takes the snap. Braden Bond at the center again. Gets a little bit more running room. He's going to pick up another 6 here or so. He's going to be short though. First down's just crossed the 30, and he's shy at the 31. 3rd and 1 to go. 1.5 officially. 4 minutes even to play here in the fourth quarter. Raider fans looking for a big 3rd down stop here on defense. Farmington. 2 near side, right side receivers. 1 far side left. Busenbark takes the snap, puts it into the chest of Bond. Up the center he goes, and he's got enough for the first down. Braden Bond gets the first down for the Knights. And on the tackle for the Raiders, number 72, Devin Scott, along with Cater. 1st and 10 Knights. They crossed all the way down to the 27 of North County. And if Farmington gets an opportunity to score here, it's all but said and done. I think at that point the clock would really be against North County. First and 10 Knights on the North County 27. Busenbark. Snap is there. Puts it to the chest of Braden Bond, but he doesn't get much. Pickup of 2 on the carry. And on the stop for the North County Raiders was Cater again, along with Daniel Davis. 2nd down. 8.5, 9 yards to go for Farmington. Stay with us following the game. We're going to talk to both head coach Eric Krupe of the Farmington Knights and Dave Dallas of the North County Raiders. Be sure to tune into that post-game show. We'll talk to them. 2nd and 9. Busenbark hands it off, and right side roll, Braden Bond. Braden Bond's going to pick up around 3. Matt Blackett on the stop for the North County Raiders. Brings our game time to 2 minutes and 27 seconds to play. Timeout North County, and it comes with 2:27 to play in the fourth. Farmington leads by 7. 20-13 is your fourth quarter score. We'll continue after this 30-second timeout. Back in North County, the Raiders defense had a big hold on Farmington early in the fourth quarter, but right now Farmington is deep in North County territory, and if they score, this North County offense is going to have a lot of work to do. If North County can stop Farmington, turn them over on downs here. It's right now a 3rd down and 7. Farmington's on the North County 23-yard line, and Farmington leads 20-13. 2 minutes, 27 seconds to play in the ball game. Coverage is made possible in part by Wolford Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Gifford Ace Hardware and Lumber, along with Colton Steakhouse and Darkside Window Tinting. North County fans want a big stop from this Raider defense. 3rd and 7. Farmington on offense from the 23. Busenbark with a snap, hands off to Braden Bond, runs backwards 5 yards, and then slips and falls. A loss on the play for Farmington. He's going to lose 4 on that one. Not going to really give any credit on the stop to North County. Braden really kind of tried to angle, and his feet came out from underneath him. Timeout North County once again. They want to burn one. They got a lot of thinking to do here in this fourth quarter. A close ball game. Again, this is a really strategic time for North County here. It'll be a 4th and 12. Farmington now is back on their 28-yard line. On the North County 28-yard line. So Farmington has the wind of the back. I'm not sure if they're going to go for it. They may even try for a field goal, although it would be a long one. They'd be kicking from the 28-yard line, so it'd be a 38-yard field goal. Not really sure the accuracy. You know, Braden Krause had an injury earlier on in the second quarter. Not sure if head coach Eric Kirby wants to risk that. North County's got to think about the same thing. What's Farmington going to do here? Farmington's going to try to go for it and just pin him back a little bit deeper. 4th and 12. Farmington on the North County 28-yard line. And they are showing field goal. Holding will be Brant Busenbark. The kicker, number 20, Braden Krause, has 38 yards to the uprights. Wind at his back. It's a crosswind out of the southwest at around 15 miles an hour. The hold's there. It's a long one. He pushed it way to the left. Not close. And Farmington will turn it over on the 28-yard line, and it comes with 2:12 to play in the fourth quarter. North County's got some clock time to work on. Now, this could be an exciting one here. Stay tuned. I'm telling you, if you were looking for an exciting high school football game tonight, now I know where you should come. This was a very long game that's turned into a very exciting one at the same time. Hey, coverage brought to you by our great sponsors. Without these folks, we wouldn't be able to bring you this coverage. They patronize us, and we appreciate you patronizing them. If you can, get to their business. Tell them thank you for making high school sports possible. Folks like Brother Tire, Signs, etc., Patsy's Furniture, Hood's Discount Home Center, The Boulevard, Bella 2 Salon, Steel Horse Junction, just a few of many. 1st and 10 Raiders from the Farming or from their own 28, and a pass deflected. Whitwell deflected by number 75. Excuse me, that was yeah, that was Brendan Ferris, number 75, who deflected that pass. 2nd and 10 Raiders on their own 20-yard line. Whitwell in trouble, still in trouble, looks for a pass, goes in the air, intercepted by Farmington at the 43. An interception by Farmington. And in on that reception, number 19, that is Cameron Haynes on that interception. I believe it was intended for Garrett Miller for the Raiders, but that's not going to happen. So Farmington takes over. Looks like he took that, and he was pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So 1st down, and I think that's bad news Bears. It'll be 1st and 10 Farmington from the 43. Busenbark takes the snap, it's low, puts it into Baines' chest. Baines wrapped up from behind, in on the tackle, number 66, Noah Rodenberg. Braden Bond on the carry. Brings us to a minute 43. So it'll be a 2nd down and 10 to go. Farmington still on the 43-yard line with a minute and a half to play. Big turnover on North County, and that's what's going to make or break this ball game, I'm afraid, for the Raiders. 2nd and 10, Farmington. Busenbark's going to keep it for himself up the middle. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up 2 on the play. He gets across to the 40, to the 39 maybe. Maybe a pick up a 3. Busenbark on the keeper. Farmington pick up a 3. They're going to be stopped at the 39. So 3rd down and 7. Now under 60 to play. This was a very high-intense, high-energy game. Big turnover for North County, though, and that's what's going to break this possibly. Still some time. 60 seconds of football can be an eternity. But they're going to let this play clock wind down as long as they can. They take it at the 3-second marker, and the carry on the left side. In on the carry, number 85. Excuse me, that's Farrison on the carry. And with 31 seconds to play in this ball game, it'll be a 4th down and 4 to go. Timeout, North County. 4th and 4, Farmington playing on the North County 36-yard line. Timeout on the play, and it comes with 31.3 seconds to play. Next week, we're in Poplar Bluff. The Mules, the Knights. That game on Froggy 96, that's a conference game for the Knights, as they'll take on the Poplar Bluff Mules. Other conference games include Jackson, Sykeston, and then Cape Central in week number 7. North County next week here at home again. North County with 3 home games. What a great way to show off this new facility as they welcome in Roosevelt in week number 1. A loss of 20-35. DeSoto will be here next week. That game will be featured on our sister station, 107.1 The Zone, and online at thezonerocks.com. Sam Lawson will have that play-by-play coverage for you there. 4th and 4, Farmington on the North County 36-yard line. Got other scores to bring in from around the region. A final, Central 55, Jefferson R7, 7. So again, 55-7 that final. Potosi beat out Pacific tonight 34-13 in a final. Hillsboro over Fredericktown 36-7. Valley Catholic over St. Genevieve 34-7. Here in North County with 31 seconds to play in the 4th, the Knights lead 20-13. Knights on offense on a 4th and 4. They show punt. Ball's in the air. It's a high spiral. It's a long one that's going to hit the 1-yard line and then bounce into the end zone and out of bounds. Other finals from around the area: St. Charles over Windsor 30-12. It was Festus over O'Fallon Christian 50-20. And Perryville beat out St. Pius 23-17. Punt was hit out of bounds into the end zone, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 20-yard line. 23 seconds to play here in this ball game, and the Raiders are down just by 1 possession. This is all but said and done, I can promise you that. North County, Farmington. 1st and 10 Raiders on offense, but they're deep. They've got 80 yards to roll this baby. Whitwell, left side pass, goes to Tyler Curtis. He's got to get out of bounds, and he does. He picks up a quick 6. Make it 5. 2nd and 5. North County Raiders on the 25. 18.5 seconds to play. They need some long pass plays here if they hope to keep this alive. 18.5 seconds, not a lot of time to work with. Whitwell takes the snap, looks for it. Short pass, goes to Govero. Govero on the completed pass gets up to the 39-yard line, and the completed pass will stop the clock at 11.9 seconds. 1st down Raiders as they convert. 1st and 10, 11.9 seconds. Raiders are going to play on their own 40. Whitwell takes the snap, looks to pass, and he's going to keep it up the center. He avoids 1 tackle, heads for the sideline. He's got to get out of bounds. A flag on the play, and he hits straight through the Farmington sideline, and he gets hit out of bounds into the track. 2nd foul, 3rd flag on the play. A first flag came as Whitwell headed out of bounds. Second flag came 10 seconds later, and then another 1 second after that. This has got to be some unsportsmanlike conduct on Farmington. We will wait, because if I had to say it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on one side of the ball or the other, or a personal foul, one or the other, going to bear the same consequence. Well, Whitwell kept the ball up the right side. He got out of bounds at his own 46-yard line with 2 seconds to play. 3 flags all come after Whitwell was out of bounds. The official will talk to head coach Eric Krupe. He's going to explain a few things, and then we will see the official call. The ball is sitting right now on the North County 46-yard line. 2 seconds even on the game clock. So the official is going to look towards the press box and give us the official call. 3 flags were down on the play. Could be offsetting penalties. Penalty on North County. Personal foul Farmington. Offsetting penalties. And then a personal foul on North County. So they were offsetting penalties. Now they've got to go explain things to Dave Dallas. North County fans are not crazy about this idea. So the ball's going backwards, not what you want to see if you're a North County fan. Offsetting penalties, and then the third penalty was assessed on North County. So that's where it really hurt the Raiders. Had it been the 2 individual penalties that would have offset, they would have redone the down. But the fact that there was a third unsportsmanlike or personal foul, they're going to call it a personal foul in North County. This is going to set North County back on their 30-yard line. It's not unsportsmanlike conduct, it's just a personal foul. 2 seconds left. It'll be a 1st and 20 from the 30-yard line. North County's got 20 yards to their first down, but 2 seconds on the game clock. They're going to take the snap. Short pass in the air. Tyler Curtis on his feet to the 35. Angles far side, has nowhere to go. Now he goes to the right side. We got a player down. Curtis is still on his feet. Rolls away to the right side, has nowhere to go. And that is going to end the game. Curtis has run out of bounds on the far side of the football field. And Farmington will pick up their first win of the game, but we've got an injured player on the ground. I do not see any flags down. An injured player, Drew Forbes, is laying down. Drew Forbes is laying down on his side for North County, and they're going to get Dave Burke, one of the athletic trainers, out there to take a look at him. But again, a final of 20-13 as Tyler Curtis did all he could, going from one side of the football field to the other, and he wasn't going to be able to come up with anything. We do have an injured player. Each team is kind of holding off, shaking hands until we see what's going on with Drew Forbes. An injury down on the field, and we really hope that he is going to be all right. They're going to take off his helmet. He's sitting up on his back, and he's going to get up under his own power. He's kind of favoring that left ankle. Drew Forbes under his own power. Applause from both sides. I think this is going to end up being a respected game by both ball clubs. A lot of penalties. Heavy penalties on this ball game, but that's going to do it. The final, Farmington 20, North County 13. North County welcomes in DeSoto next week in week number 3. Farmington heads down to Poplar Bluff, and we will have that preview for you coming up. Stay tuned to our post-game report because we're going to talk to head coach Eric Krupe, head coach Dave Dallas. We're going to do that on our post-game show coming up. Stay with us. High school football, Froggy 96 and Froggy96online.com. And it's all presented to you by our great sponsors. Stay with us. Our post-game show is about to begin.
This has been Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18. Be sure to watch it anytime at KDKZ18.com.